You ready, bud?
Yes, sir.
You ready, Danny?
Yes, sir. You guys look so
You don't have to call me sir. Mr. Butcher's fine.
you guys look so professional. Right.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
we work hard on it. So, hey, Danny Lima, thanks for coming down, brother.
My
Yes,
pleasure.
sir.
Now, I understand you flew in from Florida just to do this podcast. Is that true?
No, you'd like to think that, but no.
Ah,
I actually flew in for work and to see my granddaughter as usual.
Well, that's the best.
She's the only woman that can tell me what to do.
That's the best.
She's
Yeah.
5. Awesome. Yeah, basically I fly in, I do a little work, and I'm staying at Johnny's right now for a couple of days.
Great.
I stay in Keswick sometimes.
Yeah, but
I stay downtown sometimes.
awesome. So what's your granddaughter's name?
Ava.
Ava. Shout out to Ava, who's going to see this.
Ava Lima.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
She may not be able to see all of it.
No, and she calls me Peepa
Peepaw.
because she couldn't pronounce grandpa, so she calls me Peepa.
I love
oh, I
that.
like people.
And she's a chip off the old block.
That's cute.
Yeah.
When I was 1, she
Yeah.
would start when I was 1.
Yeah.
I was adopted when I was 1 year old. I was raised in Toronto.
Ah.
Eventually,
Just a second. Did I not mention to him earlier that he wasn't going to be in control of this podcast?
it's
Yeah. Yeah. We
So,
don't have to ask
this
or
is,
talk.
This
or do
is, this is Andrew's and Randy's podcast.
okay.
So, Danny,
conform.
what happened when you were 1?
Basically, I was adopted
See how that works?
by Portuguese parents.
Okay.
So eu sei falar português muito bem.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I got 3 citizenships, which come in very handy.
Wow.
I went to Gray Street Public School.
Just a second. What are the 3?
American, Canadian, and European Portuguese.
Really?
Yeah, and they don't extradite their own, so I'm covered there.
So, can you have 3 passports? Is that thing something?
I don't know about 3 passports, but you can actually have 3 citizenships.
I think you can have 2.
No, you can have,
No, 2 passports.
well, 2 I have because I don't need the Canadian one.
Right.
Because you can't keep me out of my own country, and that's where most of my ID is from.
Okay.
So I occasionally run into some problems in customs. My daughter got me a, what do you call it, a phone cover that looked like a chocolate bar. And I don't think anything of it. Yeah, I don't think anything of it. They try to run it through a scanner every now and then when I'm shopping, and I tell them, you might want to turn the phone over, and, it's a chocolate bar. They can't scan it. They see it's a phone. So they did the exact same thing at customs. Hey, what's on your phone? And I said, oh, that's a chocolate bar cover. And they said, no, what's on your wallpaper? And I go, oh, that's a gun. That's my 45. And they say, well, you always get that one guy. Well, that's not legal here.
I think I met that guy.
Yeah, that's not legal here. And I say, yeah, I know. Well, I know it's not legal because we don't allow this in here. And I go, buddy, I know.
It's a
It's
photograph.
on the phone.
It's on the phone. It's wallpaper. But you get that one guy every now and then. So he makes the mistake of asking me. He says, well, what kind of gun is that anyway? And I said, well, it's a 45 Kimber. It's like a Glock, but for men. That didn't go over well.
Because they carry Glocks.
That's
Because
hilarious.
they carry Glocks. So
But what did they not have a sense of humor?
Just a
at all,
second.
or-
some
Just a
guys
second.
Do. Some guys
Okay.
Blair,
Yes.
you own a Glock. It just dawned on me. That's funny.
do. There you go.
Yes, I do.
You can't carry them here.
Yeah.
No, but basically, let me go way back to the past. I got to tell you how I got into the stunt business.
Oh, no. Hey, listen. Just a second.
Yeah, okay.
Do you remember whose podcast this
It's
is?
yours. It's yours.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, Danny,
Yeah.
tell us, how'd you get in the stunt business?
You're going to love this.
I'll be the judge of that, too.
Yeah. My dad had a cleaning company, and
Just a second. For anyone listening or watching,
I'll be jumping back and forth.
fucking right you are.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just cut to the chase. Danny Lima is a stunt man.
And he was adopted.
Yeah. We were going to get there.
I thought that's what your whole show was about.
We're like 7 seconds in. Our show, we speak primarily to film people, but we do venture outside the film world. Yes, in fact. But yeah, so Danny, you're a stuntman, a fairly renowned stuntman. How'd you get into it?
My dad had a
I
cleaning business.
controlled that, Johnny. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he did. My dad had a cleaning business, and it was at 105 or 103 Davenport. I can't remember. And I remember going there when I was 12.
Okay.
It just so happens Dwayne McLean had an office there.
Yeah, I know the office.
Yeah. Oh, you know the office?
I
there?
do.
Oh my God. and he had some bats there made out of balsa wood. Well, eventually, when I got old enough, I stole them.
Oh, wow.
What a surprise, right?
Does Dwayne know this?
Oh, Dwayne knows this, and Shane knows that.
This is so fun.
And then as I got older, apparently he had a school. And they had all kinds of things in that building. They had snuff management, which was the managers from FM, the band. And I think they had something to do with Rush. I can't be sure. So basically my job when I went with my dad was to empty out waste paper baskets. And I had the master key, so occasionally I'd open up an office and I'd see a guy making out with a woman. And he'd say, Dan, can you come back in about an hour and a half? I said, yeah, no problem. That's how I got into Dwayne's office and ended up taking the bats. And yeah. And then my buddies told me, because I used to have dirt bikes and all kinds of stuff, said, hey, there's a stunt school, right? You might want to look into that. So back then they were schools. And I ended up coming in with my dad and talking to Dwayne. And Shelley Cook was in a class. Allison Reed I started out with. She was in a different class. Rick Forsythe was there in a different class. In our class, we also had Todd, can't remember his last name, and Dave Horton. Dave Horton was scared of heights. So basically,
I remember Dave.
yeah, we took the class, and I still talk to Dave every now and then. And basically, they trained us to do everything.
Who's they?
Dwayne, Shane,
Okay.
Rick would come down occasionally. Shane would come down, do a shoulder roll, and hurt himself, and go back upstairs and keep drinking beer, right?
Shout out to.
Oh yeah, no, I love Shane. So I'll never forget this. We had didn't have porta pits, but we had these. They were like tubular, and they were filled with foam, and you'd stack them all together, and then maybe put sponge over top of them or
Okay.
boxes.
That's interesting.
And the warehouse had like a bathroom, like most warehouses. It has a heater up top in the corner of a room, and it has the bathroom made out of block, and with the water heater on top in the corner. And Dwayne had this wooden tower built, right? So it's only 10 feet, and then with the tower, you're lucky if your feet were 15 feet in the air, right? And then whatever your height was. And everybody would take turns. And so we'd dive off that, and the rules were basically like the rules at Christie Pitts, where you go up on a water tower, like a platform to dive into the water. Once you're up, there's no coming down, because all the people at the pool aren't going to come down, it's single file all the way up. And the lifeguard would warn me, you get up there, you got to jump. So Dwayne's was basically the same thing. So Darv finally gets the nerve to get up there because he's scared of heights. I'm scared of heights too.
10 feet.
10, 15, 12 feet. Right?
Dave,
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave Orton. And I'm also scared of heights, but the minute, I'm not Marco. Marco jumps on a ledge and he walks back and forth like it's nothing. Me, on the other hand, I'm like this looking over the edge until you put an airbag underneath. Once the airbag's over this, it's all good. I'm fine. So Dave finally gets up there, he gets the nerve, and we're waiting because we want our turns. And he's like, you think he was jumping off the Empire State Building? Sorry, Dave. Yeah. So he finally, we think he's got the nerve, and he doesn't have the nerve. And Wayne back then, didn't have any patience. I don't know if he's changed.
Just a second. Dwayne back then didn't have any patience?
Yeah. I get where you're going. No. No. And so basically we're all encouraging him because we all want to go jump. This went on for about 20 minutes. Dwayne's had it. He picks up a propane torch, he lights it, and he starts burning everything down. And we're thinking, no, it won't catch fire. It's 2x4s. He just basically sat there and waited till it all went up and was going up in flames. And he had no choice but to jump. He jumped off, spiked it with his feet, and landed on his head. So we joked about that for a while.
That's hilarious. That's a movie moment.
Oh, and after class, we had this routine where we drink beer and basically bring a broomstick. There was no taking the empties back to the LCBO,
right,
or the beer store. And we would pitch beers against the wall and hit them with the broomstick. Safety first.
Of course. I mean, if there's time.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, it sounds like a great stunt course. You know, jump off something and then have a beer.
Dwayne's proud. He's like, I was talking to him, I can't remember when, but we were on set, and he mentioned in front of everybody, he says, you know what? I can almost count on one hand how many people I brought into this business, and they're still here.
Well, the names you just mentioned, all in the same class?
Yeah.
Or the same
Not all in
school?
the same class. Shelley was in a class before us, and also Ty was in our class.
Oh, wow.
The first thing I worked on, which most of us worked on, was Littlest Hobo. And that was 1981, and I worked on that with Ty. Allison worked on that. Everybody, that was our first gig, right?
Yeah.
And there was another thing called Seeing Things, but then my first feature was Police Academy. And then I disappeared for a while because I thought I was going to be a professional surfer.
Well, yeah.
That didn't work out.
Are you now?
No, but I went to Puerto Escondido, 22-foot waves.
That's fucking sick.
But you guys heard Jeff Williams, his dad, the Hell Drivers and all that stuff.
Yeah, Walter and Billy.
Yep. I remember Dwayne had the office, and Shane, Dwayne, everybody would be there playing darts. So we had the agents in one room, and Dwayne had his office in the other room. We'd play darts, and they'd send us out on auditions and stuff. And I remember one time I walked in, and I hear Dwayne and Shane talking. They go, "Send the kid." That's me. I'm 15 years old. They say, "Send the kid. He'll do it." And I'm thinking, what? Because I had the motorcycle and the suit and the whole 9 yards. Larry McLean, he was known as Larry Hurricane McLean.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, he used to jump motorcycles.
Yeah.
And we bought our suits at the exact same place. That's where we had them made. So I'm thinking, what do you mean? Yeah, they'll pay you. You work with the Hell Drivers. They're sponsored by Molson Canadian, apparently. So my dad says, "You sure you want to do this?" I say, "Yeah." So I end up going out to the middle of nowhere with my dad, waiting for the Hell Drivers. And they show up in this big, huge car carrier. Mm-hmm. All the cars on, all the motorhomes, everything. They introduced themselves to my dad, and I was gone. I was off. That's it. Adios. So we're on the road, and I'm jumping motorcycles over the cars. They want to see what I can do. So they move in one car, and have you ever gone off a ramp before? And I go, no, it's usually dirt and ramps, and don't worry about me. And they go, what kind of bike you like? And they had one that was exactly like mine, a 500. And they had the 350 that was basically, it was just for parades, for wheelies and stuff. I probably couldn't do any of that now, wheelie and wave at the crowd. Mm-hmm. So I try going off the takeoff ramp. First time I've ever been on a ramp. So I go off, and they go, "That's pretty good. Do you mind? We're going to put a couple of cars, see how you do." And, me.
Fuck it.
Bing! All the way down. Oh, yeah, you can jump. Okay, you can jump. So now, because the guy I was filling in for, his name was Jeff Toner.
I know Jeff.
Yeah, he had a ball in his shoulder because he was doing 18-wheeler tractor trailers end to end. So he's like 33 feet in the air. I wasn't going to do that. I'll jump every car you got, but I won't go 33 feet in the air. But he still came out with us for parades and stuff. So basically, I ended up traveling with him for God knows how long. I'm 15 years old, but I could grow a beard, so I was drinking with Marines and sailors in Maine. I'll never forget that.
Nice.
What else?
I'm not even sure I want to hear the end of that.
Oh, yeah, you do want to hear the end of this. Customs. Do you know Douglas Thomas Pearson? Well, they used to store the Primacord back then with the blasting caps. That's why when you see effects guys come out of their trailer now, they have that little copper rod that spiked into the ground. They touch it so they lose the static electricity. Mm-hmm. They stopped storing the blasting caps with the Primacord because they got blown out of the cube van. Thank God the door was open. So Bill Williams says, we're going across the Main at this time. And he says, take the kid with you. This is like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm the kid, right? And I'm thinking, why do they want to take the kid with me? Because it looks better crossing the border, right? Got a young one. So I'm sitting in the middle seat instead of coming in the regular trailer that I was in. Like we'd play cards and watch TV and had food and whatever. They stick me in the middle of the seat of a big dually with the whole trailer, and customs guy comes out. They check us, they ask us all kinds of questions. We end up going into the office. They stamp my helmet and they stamp a couple other things. Then we got to go back in the truck and we got to drive through. And I hear them talking. Oh, when if they check the truck, I'm not helping them with the ramps. That's where the Primacord is and everything else behind his seat, right? Through customs with explosives, way back when. Am I allowed to say that?
We don't do that anymore.
No, it's I think it's illegal. So once we get through and we get back, he goes, "Oh, that was good. We're going to bring the kid with us from now on. We look all innocent, right?" And I said, "Yeah, but you have a license, right?" And he goes, "Yeah. Hell no, I'm from North Carolina. We buy that shit right over the counter." And I'm like, holy mac. But if you look at the Primacord they were using, now they use Primacord that's this thin.
Yeah, tiny.
Yeah, speaker wire. They were using Primacord, the thickness of my finger, with a blue line through it, never forget it. And it's made for blasting bridges or trees, like it blows in and it blows out. And I'm wondering, how do they, know how to use it? Because I jumped a motorcycle and go through a board wall. It was called, it's basically wood that's on fire that you crash through.
Yeah.
And here's how they worked it. You get the wire on the negative of the battery, and you got the other one that you're holding up in the air in a car. So when you jump through, they just make contact and bang. And I'm thinking, how do you make the explosions go everywhere? They just tie knots in the primal cord. So you're coming off the bike sideways. You have no idea where you are. And it all seemed to work out. But the only thing I didn't like was when you say you're going to jump a certain distance, you have to jump that distance. It doesn't matter if the racetrack is smaller. It doesn't matter what the size is. So a lot of times, and I remember two in particular, they didn't have a landing ramp. So now I'm jumping like every car that they had, but no landing ramp, because you got to sort of make the distance, because people pay to see that shit, right? So they put hay bales near the corner. I land. As soon as I land, I'm skidding because the bike bottoms out. There's no landing ramp. I'm on the brake and I slide into the hay bales, go over the wall, and slide into the ravine. Okay, no big deal. That was pretty good. 3 times a day, sometimes twice, 2-3 times a day for the weekend. One day we had a little bit of a problem. When you're in the middle of nowhere, parts are hard to find. So Walter Williams, which is Bill Williams, which is Jeff Williams' dad,
Yeah.
had a son. His name was Willie, and he'd always come out on the dirt with his little dirt bike and and he wanted to do wheelies. And it was an hour before the show. And I'm thinking, damn, you go, come on. And when a little kid asks you something, you want to do it. So I get on the bike and I start doing wheelies with him. And as I'm doing wheelies, telling me, I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. I'm headed towards the wall. And by the time I seen the wall, I had enough time just to slam on the brakes. I hit the wall and the bike fell. And I broke the clutch lever. An hour before the show started. So now, Jeff Toner, we're scrambling. We have no parts. Not for that bike. And that's the main bike. So where are we going to go? We talked to people. There was no iPhones. We had pagers.
Totally.
Yeah. So word of mouth, there's one over here. And you got to remember, these cars, they're not legal for the road. So we take the car, we figure out where we're going. There's stickers all over the cars. It's loud as
It says hell driver.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're on the main roads. We're doing like 100 miles an hour. Woo! Get pulled over by a trooper. Trooper comes out and he says, you guys know how fast you're going? Why is this thing even legal for the road? He says, well, we had a little bit of an accident. We were at the track, and right away the guy stops and he says, you're the guys that are at the fair? I said, yes, sir. I've been listening to them on the radio all week. We knew you guys were coming. Why are you going so fast? Well, we had a little bit of an accident. We need a clutch lever and this and that, and then it's just over here. You know what happened after that, right? There's the cop's excuse. Now we're doing 120, trying to keep up with them. Just follow me, I'll take you there.
Iron.
Yeah. And he's pointing. We get the clutch. We come back. Now we had the car. Jeff goes in. I can't remember what I was doing, if I went to the bathroom or whatever. They wouldn't let me in the pass gate. I'm not with the show. I don't have my pass. I don't have my suit on. I don't have nothing. Now I'm trying to flag people down, waving. Thank God I seen this guy, Ray, going to the concession stand to get a hot dog or something. And I go, Ray. And he goes, what are you doing over there? You should, yeah. Tell him. So they had to tell the person, or else I'd be stuck outside the pass gate. Wouldn't be able to do anything. That's another story. Want to hear some of the jumping stories?
I don't know. I'm just
Did I catch you in the middle of
No, we're just talking. We're just chatting.
No, it's like that. All right, well.
So hey, Blair traveled with the Hell Driver. It's a different show.
Right on.
And I worked for Walter and Billy for a while.
Did you get to roll the cars like we did after the show?
No, I
was
just
done?
mostly lit myself on fire.
No, I mean after the show was done. Any car that ran,
no.
we'd put tires on the cars, run a rope through it, and flip them until they couldn't flip anymore. They used to, back then, cut the gas tanks off, leave the gas tank, run a tube from the gas tank to the carburetor, from the windshield washer fluid.
Yep.
Whatever gas you had, made the ramp, put the tires on the back so you can keep rolling it until it didn't roll anymore. Good times. Look
Wow.
at Blair. I keep thinking he's fact-checking me.
Oh, that's sick.
No. Blair was there.
All the lies aren't going to work.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
No, but I seen Matt Berman on the show, and when I was talking to him, I said, every stunt guy growing up, you had to have known that, and he mentioned it. Where's the boy? Us growing up, any rambunctious boy would have heard that a million times over. When I was 3 years old, I was adopted, like I said, Portuguese parents. They take me to Europe, got to see the homeland. My dad's island is a pinprick on the globe. Back then, there was no airports, no airliners that landed there. They probably have an airport now, but there was 2 mopeds on the whole island, right? No cars. Everybody walked around barefooted. My uncle was considered rich. You know why? Because he had indoor plumbing. But the plumbing was like a water tower that you had to fill up, right? So here's where the mischief comes in. We land, couldn't get there only by boat. So we're in a boat, and it wasn't like, oh, you've now landed. This boat from so-and-so company will come and pick you up. No. It was whoever boat was available on that weekend. Every weekend, somebody would come in, so the guys with the bigger boats would just bring people in. Supplies, everything, right? Because they're in the middle of nowhere. So, and it's customary with a lot of European people, you're going to meet the boy, the whole family's
Sure.
there, right? Like, when I was 13, I made 3 trips to that island. I thought I was Clint Eastwood because I was on a horse. You can ride from one end of the island to the other end of the island, I think 6 hours, I can't remember, right? So we finally land, all the relatives are waiting, and I'm coming in, I got a suit on, 3 years old. I got my gold watch on, and they made the mistake of telling me, oh, that's so-and-so's boat. He's related to you on the way in, on another boat where, there was this much water from the top. If a wave came, everybody goes down. So we land on the island, and everybody, oh, hi, hugs, kisses, squeezes, everything. And what do? They turned their back on me. Can't find, where's the boy? Matt Berman's words. Where's the boy? And they look, and there I am. I'm in salt water up to here, in a brand new suit. Where are you going? I'm going to so-and-so's boat. Come out of the water. Suit's ruined. Gold watch is ruined. That's number 1. This is my landing. Okay, I've been there for half an hour. So now we go back, and there's going to be a huge feast. There's going to be a huge feast. All the cousins are over, and you're meeting this guy, that guy, and that lady. They're giving you, and it's customary to give them. What are you writing? They're customary to give them, the kids or guests, like rings or gifts and stuff.
Yeah.
Bracelets, watches. So now one of the cousins, there could be a big feast. My uncle lives on the beach because the reason they consider him rich is because all our relatives, the other ones, are in Boston, Massachusetts. So they're sending him Frigidairs and generators. So he's like modern there. People used to have to go to the well and the springs to get water, right? But he had the septic tanks. It's like living basically in a cottage up north now by those standards. So he was considered well off. So one of our cousins comes up and says, Mr. Lima, do you mind if I take your son and show him how we get water here? And my dad says, yeah, sure, no problem. But you watch him. Don't you dare turn your back on him. And I'm serious. Don't you turn your back on him. He says, no. So there's the horse with the rope tied up to the mule with the kettle drums on the side ready to go. And he puts me up on the horse. And it's only a 50-minute ride. And the whole ride there, he's like this, making sure I don't do anything. He keeps looking back. Even when he's off the horse, he's filling up the kettle drums and he's just watching me on the horse, right? Because, there's rumors of me. So, and where they got the water, there's like stainless steel pipes. So you don't want to drink the water that came down the rock and is in the thing because horses drink out of there. You got to get the ones that get funneled out from the stainless steel that's hammered into the rock. So we come down, we're close to the house. There could be a huge party because, I'm the boy nobody's ever met, right? Look, Lima's son, adopted, right? So my dad, we're coming down the road, and my dad comes skipping down. Well, did he do anything? What did he do? Did he do anything wrong? He says, no, he's a perfect little gentleman. So my dad can't figure it out, right? So now we go to the house. We're going to put the water in the tank. He puts me on the ladder. It's like a little fire escape that goes up, like a water tower. And so I'm in front of my dad, and we're climbing up. We get to the roof. They lower the rope. They bring up all the kettle drums. On the shoulder it goes. They start filling up the water tower. And they're done. They leave a couple extras because they just basically keep it topped off. And down we go. Well, then when nobody's looking, right back up I go. And I'm going to be like the big people. I'm trying to lift the kettle drum. I can't lift it. So I do a scan. And I go, oh, there's cans that I can lift right there. So just like the big people, I pick up the water and I'm filling up the water tower. 2 of them going. I come down and they're cooking. And anybody who's ever spilt like overboiled potatoes or pasta, you get a little coming up, right?
Sure.
Well, that happened. And it wasn't a little the pots caught fire. And somebody came running in the house. They couldn't put out the fire. And somebody's going, everybody out of the house. I put petrol in the water tower, contaminated everything, almost blew up the house.
Oh,
I was
my God.
there. I've been there for a whole 3 hours at this point.
There's a theme going on right now.
Sounds like you caused like a mini island Pompeii of sorts.
Buddy, you couldn't turn your back on me. You could not turn your back on me.
I think that's still today.
Yeah, and my dad had all kinds of connections too. So at one point, we end up in Spain, right, running at the bulls. So we're on top of, my dad knows somebody, we're on top of the roof, and my other cousins are at the other top of the roof. And at some point, I figure I want to be on the other side.
And how old are you now?
3 still.
Still?
Turn your back on me, wander out. Because I seen my cousins on the other side, and I was wondering why I'm on this side and why I can't get to that side. Somehow I found my way out. Well, just before the bulls come, my dad, and now we're on the other side, so I don't get run over by the bulls. They end up in the arena. My dad never wore a hat. So he wore a hat for this, right? And my grandmother's buying roses. And the bullfighter did something good, like I've rarely see, obstructed by people's backs, this and that. But I hear a big cheer, and my grandmother throws roses. My dad takes off the hat and throws the hat, and what do? There go all the rings that I was given. There goes the watch. There goes the bracelet. There goes the gold chain.
Well, you've always been a generous young man.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. I threw everything that was given to me, gone away. So we were the last to leave. We waited till half empty. My dad, once again, knows somebody. So now we got the matadors, and we got the people that work there sifting through the dirt to see if they could find my gold stuff.
So is all this jewelry, what's it given to you for?
Just basically because I was adopted. They'd never seen the boy.
So all these family
Come
are
together,
just they're giving
everybody
gifts.
on the island. Here's a gift for the son, a kiss on the cheek. Here you go, and this. I'm your aunt from wherever.
Let's
I'm your
trust
uncle.
this 3-year-old with gold rings.
Yeah,
Oh my
pretty,
God.
pretty much gold. It's just like it's a gift. You give kids.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a European thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think bullfighting is really cruel
Yeah.
because cruelty to animals and this, and I didn't know that. What happened back then? It was called jamolas or something. It's like an offering, like the entertainment's for the people that watch, and then they butcher the bulls, and then after the bulls are butchered, you go and you pay.
You have some
grab
brisket?
a piece of meat, yeah, and you give them to homeless people, right? Or you give them to people that aren't that well off. If they can cook it, you give them a piece of meat. So my dad buys something, I go and I hand it to somebody, and if they don't have any place to cook and they're totally homeless, they're cooking it also. So you get people. So,
Oh, this is the first I've ever heard of that.
yeah. So it's not really just kill the bull, adios.
Right.
You butcher it and give it to the homeless. And
Right.
give it to people that aren't well.
Well, it stands to reason. Like, what would you do with a 2,000-pound bull? I'm just picking a number. I don't know how
Yeah.
heavy they are.
Yeah, pretty much.
After the fact, what would you do with it?
Yeah. And they all get killed in the end. And basically they're butchering them, but you get some entertainment out of it instead
this-
of just a cow going.
Do we know if it still is just like that?
I have no idea. I haven't been there since.
You
I don't
kind of
know.
hope so.
We'll make a phone call.
That was the wait, Blair is the fact checker. No?
Sure.
What
the
do you
facts,
do-
Blair.
What
Check
do
the
you do anyway?
I think you're looking good.
No, there you go.
Okay, so you worked with the Trans Canada Hell Drivers and with Walter and Billy.
Yep.
And how did that translate into film and television? I know that you were already connected to Dwayne.
Yeah. And I disappeared for a while, and then when I came back from the walkabout,
Yeah.
I hooked up what I was doing. I used to do interlocking and paving for a friend of mine.
Okay.
Who I could do this in between training camp for hockey. I can't talk.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll get worked up. No, it's all good. And it was really cool because when I had to leave, right? And some people good guys would come into training camp already in shape, right? Because if you weren't sure, if
Training camp for hockey.
for hockey, if you were like the coach's kid or somebody, or you knew that they'd let you get in shape. But if you didn't know anybody and you was going to a higher club, you wanted to come in shape because you wanted to get picked.
Of course.
So after interlocking and paving and doing this all day, when I pushed somebody in training camp, it was ass over tea kettle. Their legs were in the air and they were flying head first into the boards, and that was really nasty.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're chasing somebody down into the corner, you're reaching with the stick to try to get the puck. I wasn't that guy. If I had it out for you, I wouldn't be reaching for the puck. I was timing your steps to see if I can get you to step on my stick so you could go feet first into the boards. This is why I don't like talking about hockey.
This is why I like hockey.
Oh yeah,
today,
I get worked up. You don't want to watch me watch a Leaf game. Oh, and they won yesterday against Montreal, so Stanley Cup again this year.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, yeah, one of my favorite memories, I think.
And I got off track again, didn't I?
Yes, but I watched a hockey game at your house once with you.
it was
Just the
pretty
two of us. It was awesome. Yeah.
People,
I'm sure the neighbors knew we were doing
Oh yeah, people used to come. I've calmed down since then, but people used to come over to my house to watch me watch the game, right? So
Really?
Well, that's the only reason I went.
yeah, well, I settled.
You know,
down
I
since
heard
then.
about the legend,
Yeah,
and I needed to see this for myself.
yeah, and then so basically Marco helped me get back in. I ended up working for Ted and the stunt and the thing I wanted to mention.
Oh, you're on the stunt team.
No, I wasn't on the stunt team. They helped me out.
Okay, copy.
Right, and they helped me get back in and whatever, and then everybody started using me. Like right now, I'm getting what do you call it? I'm getting all kinds of opportunities in the United States. It took a while, but the guys from Stuntmen's Association made me feel better because they said, Eric Cord says, I didn't get anything for 11 years after I moved from Canada to LA. I didn't work in LA for 11 years, so I'm about at that time at the same amount of time, and I'm got a show to coordinate in
Sweet.
horror
in Minnesota. I got a couple of meetings.
Oh, did we mention that we're all available? Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, you available?
Sure.
100%.
Never miss a beat. Well, there's hardly anything on this, and I got a couple of meetings in Atlanta and some showrunner from LA when I get back to Florida. And it's like basically it's all hitting me all at once. It's like I'm overwhelmed from nothing to all of a sudden.
That's great.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's all word of mouth, but
Of course.
the thing is here, resumes don't mean all that much. Same thing in the States, it's word of mouth. But your resume does go a little further in the United States, so I'm happy that way.
Good for you.
But, I'm 60 years old. I got one foot in the grave, another on a banana peel. I got to,
Yeah.
figure something out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I love living where I'm living, and I got off track again.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
So, okay, so you were born and raised in Canada, basically.
Yeah.
And you visited Portugal. You caused a lot of mayhem there.
yeah.
You're probably not welcome back to the little speck on the ocean.
No.
But
And in the United States, we had cousins in Boston also.
okay, but you spent a lot of time in Toronto
Yes.
building a career as a stunt performer.
Yeah.
And then you made a decision to go to Florida.
Yeah, once your kids, like I don't know how old your kids are. My daughter just turned 32.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
your kid, right?
That's
I'm right
right.
here.
Oh, my God. I keep forgetting. It's like
All mine are older than 32.
Yeah, well, my
Yeah,
oldest
I'm
daughter's
40.
just turned 32 October 5th.
My oldest has a birthday tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
No, my oldest.
Yeah, another
Crystal.
oldest. Oh, my God.
yeah.
He's old. Because I'm old. I know that. When your kids are grown, and they're old enough, they're out of the house, what do they need? They got their own friends. They got their own life.
100%.
All they need is money occasionally, and you can send that from anywhere,
Yep.
right? So go
Yeah.
to Florida, and I love Florida since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for a while, and Costa Mesa, actually, just up from Newport, and I loved it there, but they're all nuts now, so I'll never go back. And I like the fact that I can
Carry your gun.
carry my gun in Florida.
Totally, brother.
And now it's open carry. It's
Yeah.
like, and here, holy heck, the stuff I'm hearing about here in Canada, it's like, yeah, leave the keys at the front door.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave the keys at the front door? It's like, my family's at stake. There ain't no keys at the front door.
No.
It's like,
It's ridiculous,
I'll
of
wear
course.
handcuffs with a smile, buddy.
Of course.
They're just
when it comes
finding
to your
any
family.
reason to make this like a high security place. I don't know. That's what I think.
Yeah, they take your guns.
They
first.
want the crime to happen.
Yeah.
They want it to happen.
Well, look at the UK. Let's not get into that. But
We can. I don't care.
no, I don't want to get into that. It'll make hockey look like nothing.
Yeah. The problem with Canada is if they did allow open carry, they would probably actually stipulate that you have to carry a Glock.
Yeah, that's true.
No. No. Oh my God. Look at Blair. Blair's having a better time than everybody here. Like, really? You can't be having that much fun back there.
That's great.
Oh my.
So
hell yeah.
what was your 45? Who makes it?
My 45 what?
Yeah, who makes it? What's the make?
Kimber.
A Kimber.
Yeah, and I got my Caltech, and that's a 9mm.
What do you hold like mainly all
I
day?
take my because I like to wear shorts. Obviously, Florida. If I'm on my bike, it's my 45.
Okay.
If I'm walking around, I have my Caltech's this big. I just put it in my pocket.
Right.
And walk around.
Yeah.
And now they have license to carry, open carry, which you're going to see all kinds of cowboys. I'll never open carry. You're the first person they'll take out.
Now there's a lot.
Yeah,
of
but it's also, sorry, Andrew, but it's also a visual deterrent.
Yeah, but it's also like, they'll try, hey, that's a nice gun. I'll see if I can grab that off him.
Okay.
It's you lose the element of surprise. I personally don't like that.
Yeah.
I went to,
You carry with one up the pipe or not?
no, I'll shoot myself.
Copy that.
If it takes too long to chamber one, I'm not a cop, right? Cops need one in the pipe. People can jump them at any time. Who am I to get jumped? I'm nobody.
Yeah.
So if you're a regular citizen, you don't have enough time to chamber one. Well,
You're in shit anyway.
yeah,
Copy that.
Yeah, and this way you don't get hurt, you don't kill yourself, you don't do anything stupid. You know how many times I've tripped with the gun in my pocket?
Yeah.
Oh, is that because you're 60?
No, like you trip over something, flip flops, get caught on something, and the next thing you know, you're landing on your gun. I don't need to shoot myself. You know?
Or anyone else.
Or anyone
I
else,
identify. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no. What else?
But see, here, a lot of people love to say America's out of their mind. I'll never go back to America, or I'll never go down there, or
They're liberal.
especially Florida, this and that. I know, but what in Florida where you're living, is it safe and everything is?
It's totally safe. There's like anywhere in the world you can go to, you can find a place.
Florida's
that's
known
not
as
safe.
the crazy place right now.
No,
And personally, I love Florida.
yeah. I mean, nobody messes with you there. Everybody's nice. Like, where do all the school shootings happen? They're all no, gun safe zones,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
You go to concerts. Try that at a Walmart. See how that goes down. It ain't gonna happen. But let's get back to stunts. I have a good story.
Well, I just dig the sheriff from Brevard County.
Oh yeah,
He's actively promoting.
Sheriff Grady.
If you come into my house, you're shot.
Yeah, you're done.
You'll save the county some cash.
Yeah, buddy. If somebody breaks into my house, they'll drop me off at home with my weapon before dinner.
100%.
Try that here.
I'm a self-defense proponent
Yeah.
for 7/8 of my life, and I believe in using
And it's
whatever.
unusable up here.
Well, yeah, true, but better to be
Lawful.
judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Yeah,
Wear handcuffs with a smile.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And plus, the older we get, the less time we'll do.
What's interesting is what's interesting is
There goes Blair again. You gotta keep an eye on him.
the judge that's going to put you away.
Yeah.
I would defend his wife and children as well.
Yeah, pretty
which
much.
is really weird. But anyway,
Like I said, rough parts of town, you can find that anywhere in the world.
Of course.
When they start saying,
For
floor
sure.
is this, floor is that, who knows where they were. I can give you some instances. I went to Ybor City. That's where I had to meet somebody there at 2 a.m. They were at Coyote Ugly. And the sign there says, we were here before the movie. And you can see everybody, you can see everybody dancing around. But it's like, Ybor City is not a nice place. So I'm in at a light. And those lights that have the left-hand turn signals like green, yellow, and red with the arrow, while the other light does its own thing. So there's this lady, there's another guy, and there's me. And I'm in my Explorer, and I'm always packing, especially when I don't know where I'm going and I don't know what the part of town is. I make sure I'm packing. So the lady, and there's people like begging. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, really? You're not just regular beggars. And they're communicating from quarter to quarter with the big, huge styrofoam cup. And then now they're getting aggressive. They're kicking the lady's car, and she's stuck at the light. She can't go anywhere. So she rolls up her window and inches forward a little bit. Then he starts walking forward towards the second car, and the other guy just darts into traffic. These lights are green. So all you hear is, "Arr!" Now he comes up to me. I roll down my window slowly. I put my hand on my gun, and I smile nicely. And he looks at me like that. He goes, and he walks away. He knows that smile.
did he see the gun?
No, he didn't see the gun, but he knows that smile, and he knows I was reaching for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw a little confidence in your eye.
At 2 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, fuck.
in Ybor City, that's like Jane. That would be the equivalent of Regent Park, Jane and Finch, Albion Road. Okay.
Okay.
At 2, not in any town anywhere in the world, nothing good happens in between 2 and 5 in the morning. Doesn't matter where you are. So now let's go back to stunts. I got some stories.
Okay. So
Danny,
just-
we got time, man.
yeah,
we got time.
We're not in a hurry. We have 12 hours.
Yeah, but I only have 2
Chad.
speeds.
Johnny, there's a bed. You can lay down if you need to.
but I only have 2 speeds. Stopped and floored. There's no in between. How long have you known me?
Long time.
We're all on set. It's 2:00 in the morning, somebody will yell, "Hey, anybody want coffee? Dan, you want a coffee?" And 9 of you yell, "Don't you dare give him a coffee." The last, you better not give him a coffee.
You'll,
The last guy you want to give
you'll
a
tell
coffee.
us another
You want
joke.
a coffee? What?
You want a coffee?
No, I'm good. I still have my little bubbly here.
The okay, so Trans Canada Hell Drivers, blah blah blah. Walter and Billy,
Yep.
who I absolutely adore. Billy's no longer with us. Walter is.
Yep. First feature was Police Academy.
Yours.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you do on Police Academy?
Me and Dwayne were bar patrons, and that's what I love about back then. Now it's totally changed. Dar Robinson was there. Got to
Yeah,
work
I
with
met
him.
Dar on
Yeah.
same show.
And back then, we were rehearsing fights and stuff. And back then, what it was is they'd leave the cameras there, they'd leave it all lit, and you'd rehearse it right where you were. Like there was no studio space rehearsal or don't worry, all the keeners.
Nobody
now.
shot a previs.
Yeah, and there was no like the keeners now. Don't worry, we got it all rehearsed. Did we get the job? You know, it's all rehearsed. We rehearsed it in the parking lot. Back then, it was like when we were done, Dar Robinson would pick up the phone, call whoever he called, the director, and they'd come back. Yeah, we're ready to go. And the fight that we rehearsed right on the location, we do it there. Done. Wrapped. Goodbye. Now everybody gives you orders. There's no chain of command anymore. Now it's craft service wants to give you orders.
Man.
Yeah. Wardrobe used to say, "Oh, we're in D, right? Just bring something dark with no logos on it." Right? And when you showed up, if you had a logo on it, they put a piece of tape on it. No big deal.
Yeah.
Now they want a fitting for 20 guys, and you know it's a big deal now.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with this.
Doesn't matter.
Stunts.
We have 12 hours.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. It keeps going up from 4 to 6 to 8 to 12.
Well,
Okay.
Police Academy was first.
Yeah.
And you were talking about doing the rehearsal in the same spot.
Yeah. Rehearsals in the same spot. I mean, what else? Wardrobe. Oh, I'll give you another example. You're going to love this. Hair and makeup. This happened to me
The people listening and watching are thinking we're changing channels.
probably. So hair and makeup. No, but I'm
need
just
that
talking
effect.
about the business in general. When people come out of school, it's like, you know, well, if you're dealing with the same people that you've dealt, it's like it's good to see a friendly face because we're old now. So
Yeah.
you see a friendly face. Oh, it's great to see you.
Yeah.
When people come out of school, they're bark orders at you like, you know, you wouldn't believe. They don't even know who you are, and they're barking orders at you. And miscommunication is one thing, but just plain out.
Nobody barks orders at me.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Seriously, that doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
No, I don't like to get into
try.
conflicts. Yeah, they try a lot of times, and I just ignore stuff. And I got a really good story about ignoring stuff. But hair and makeup, and they want to see you're going to flip a car.
Ignoring stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Good clip.
yeah. So you're wearing a driving suit and you're wearing a helmet, and Johnny is, you know, privy to this, right? Oh well, how's your stubble? I'm wearing. A
Okay,
helmet.
so just a second. It's just for whoever's listening and watching has to know that as Danny points to his right, to my left, Johnny Mac, great stunt guy, just happened to drive Danny to the podcast today because Danny didn't have a vehicle in Canada.
Nope.
So walk over here, go wide, Blair, and wave at that camera.
Let's all wave. There's Johnny.
All right. Just so everybody knows who you're talking to.
So he's privy to what just happened. I'm rolling a car, unreacher. I did 3 rolls. One didn't go over.
This is just
On Reacher, this is
This is
recent.
recent.
as of today. This is only about 3 days ago, right? Or
3-4 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
no shit.
yeah. Still a little.
Right on, right on.
Still a little sore. Oh, Johnny's got it on tape. All right. We can still talk during all this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Talk away.
Oh, that's the one
Wait.
that's the one you're looking
Are
at.
you allowed
right
to
there.
show this?
Oh, we are.
We are, but nobody can see it, so it's all good.
Well,
That's the one that went into the deck.
you just showed it to
Yeah.
the camera, so
When I did the
Thanks, man.
car roll in the parking lot, it was great because it's a pipe ramp. You know it's going to go over, and when you hit hard, but you're sliding forward.
100%.
When you do it on grass and you if it slides, that's great. If it doesn't slide, you're sticking the landing.
Yeah, well, you dug a hole.
That's when you feel it. So I'm still a little sore. And you do not want Mercedes, Subarus, or Audis to roll. They're made that way. So the first one in the grass didn't go over, but the second one did because I hit it a little harder.
Was that the first one, Johnny? That you
that
showed
was
me?
that was the first one.
Because it didn't go over.
Yeah, but the second one went over because once something doesn't go right, you know how I get.
You fix it.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm still thinking. See, you guys sidetrack me all the time. It doesn't take much. I'm squirrel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I said anything.
I know.
Maybe you did.
I know. I looked. I looked at him.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about. Different departments. In this particular time, it was hair and makeup, and they say, "Do you have any stubble?" I'm wearing a driving suit and
And a full face helmet.
and a helmet.
Oh, that was my idea, by the way.
Yeah, but again, now Johnny keeps. That's the one.
There we go.
Oh, Trip. Yeah.
Scroll that back real quick.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna forget what I'm talking about again.
Stubble. Stubble.
Yeah.
The picture I told you to take is sent to makeup.
Yeah.
Johnny,
Yeah.
would you be so kind as to forward that to me, or after we do this, I'm gonna put it on my phone. Can I put this on the podcast?
I don't think so.
Oh, screw that.
Just forward it to you right now.
Yeah, just
Yeah, we could always put it up at a later date or something.
Yeah.
We're done.
So getting back, Johnny, get out of me.
It's all about Danny, sorry.
Yeah, don't you know who I think I am?
Don't take credit for the idea of that picture. It's my idea.
It was your idea to take a picture. It's my idea to put the helmet on.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, get back to the
The
stubble.
second time I did it.
What's happening with the stubble?
Anyway, so they're asking me about stubble.
Yeah.
And I said, I got a driving suit on and a helmet. You won't see anything. Oh, but we gotta know. And I said, so they hang up and, oh, you're wearing a helmet, fine. So now I guess they talk to the head, and now the head's texting me and going, could you please send a picture, please and thank you. Okay. So Johnny says, yeah, put the helmet on. But this is the second time I've done it. Put the helmet on. Take a picture.
Just a second. Are you sending a picture
with my helmet on.
makeup and
Yeah.
hair
Love it.
with the helmet on?
Yeah, I put the helmet on and sent a picture.
I love
This
this.
picture ended
But
up
that's-
going to LA.
Yeah, and the picture went to LA. It's great.
Showrunner, everything.
But this is the second time I've done it. The last time I was actually on set, and they go, "Oh, we're gonna have to take your hair down a little bit." And I go, "I'm wearing a helmet." Yeah, I know, but it's a little long. I go, "I'm wearing a helmet." Yeah, and you might have to shave. I go, "Hang on a second. This is years ago.
What the fuck?
This is years ago." So I go back. I come in. And I go, and they go, "Oh, you're wearing a helmet." After 3 times, it's like, really? I'm wearing a suit. I'm wearing a driving suit and I'm wearing a helmet. So it's a visual thing, I guess. I don't know. But anyway.
Now, this isn't a knock on all the
No,
hair
no,
and
no,
makeups
I
and
lo-
all that
Now,
stuff.
we love all
I
that.
But it
lo-
certainly is a knock on whoever did this.
I
fucking
love hair and
motherfuckers.
makeup. I love all the department. And you know who the hardest working department? I'm going to piss off a lot of people. The hardest working department, I think, personally, is craft service. They're there before everybody.
100%.
They're the last to leave.
Within reason.
I appreciate how much
that's-
jam they put on those sandwiches.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
It's a good amount of jam.
Yeah, and I actually got in trouble once for helping out craft service. 2 older ladies. I was taught respect,
Yes.
and I see them struggling with coolers, and I say, "Hey guys, give us a hand." Start loading up the coolers, and you hear somebody, an AD with a headset, going, yelling at them.
Yeah.
"You're not supposed to do that. They're cast. You can't." I go, "Don't worry. We can dig ditches. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We're fine. We lift weights. It's all good. If we couldn't, we wouldn't. But
I was on a show once and it was so cold outside,
Yeah.
and I'm standing there freezing. I'm all decked out with my parka on. So I'm still cold. So I helped the grips load a truck.
nice.
I wanted to stay warm,
Yeah.
but I also want to help my friends.
Why not?
So I'm loading the truck, and then I get shit. I get yelled at because I'm not in that union.
That department, yeah, the union. Here's a joke from Splatty. How many Teamsters does it take to change a light bulb?
No offense to Teamsters.
no offense to Teamsters, but they actually like this one.
How many?
25. You got a problem with that?
Okay, now,
They like that one. They like that one.
how many stuntmen does it take to change a light bulb?
I have no idea.
12. 1 to do it, and 11 to stand around going, "Oh shit, I could have done that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did tell them on it. Yeah. Getting back to not paying attention.
Yeah,
Getting back to not paying attention. Like
What's going on?
Yeah, just ignoring people type thing.
What's that?
When you try to tell people something, you try to help them out. A lot of times they want. Yeah. Oh, I just got it. Anyway.
Took me a minute too.
You rolled a couple of cars.
Yeah.
That's all.
So when you're trying to help people out sometimes, or trying to tell them something, they don't want to hear any of it. So I'll remember a show. I won't say anything. what show, but we're working on a show. Here's my action.
Who's the star?
I'm not. It's like that, huh? It's like that, huh? So we're working on this show, and I've already rehearsed everything. And my action is I'm supposed to slide a car in front of a school bus. This might give it away. And then the school bus, once I'm in front, the school bus hits me.
Yeah.
Right? No problem. It's all rehearsed. Comes over the walkie. All right, Danny, we're ready for you. Whenever you want to come out, everything's ready to get to go. Same thing you guys rehearsed. We have time now. We'll just try to get this before lunch. And they have the AD going, go, go. Now she's touching me. It's like, what? And I go, yeah, but just go. And I go, listen, how many times I got to tell you, just go. So what does Danny Lima do?
Sit down.
I went.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I'm out there and in action. Smashing. Nice slide in front. Smash the car. It's great.
Who's driving the bus?
I can't say. Oh, actually, I can say. Walter Mascow.
Okay, copy.
Right?
Cool.
And guys still won't figure out the show, I don't think. But
No, I'll just phone Walter.
okay, that would work too. So, and it was perfect. The director comes up, the producer's there. That was amazing. That looked really good. And then the director doesn't miss a beat. He's like, "Is that the hero car?"
Oh, fuck. Oh, they rushed you into a fucking car.
You don't want to listen? That's
Oh, my.
You don't want to listen to me? That's fine. I don't care.
Fascinating.
No stress, right?
Love it.
That's the hero car. There's no roll bars. There's no nothing. Why did you? I go, I was told to go. I was trying to explain that, this, but I couldn't get a word in edgewise. I just follow orders.
Just recently.
Just a minute. I love that story.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I got a million of them.
I'm calling Walter.
That's a lesson story right there.
Yeah.
Just recently, I was on a show, and I won't name any of the names.
I'll just call Walter.
Yeah, who's the actor? Who's the star? Call Walter for everything.
No, but the moment we arrived on set, there was as far as I was aware, I think there was 6 stunt guys, 6 cars to drive into this scene, but we're way outside where production is at the moment, right? And soon as we landed, we got out of the shuttle, and there was already a guy yelling at us to get in the cars. Get in the cars, and he's like angry. We later find out it's just one of the car guys. It's just part of the wrangling team. Why he's telling us these orders, I have no idea. But long story short, one of the stunt guys was beside me in my car, but all 6 cars made it to the production or to the set over there. And when we landed, now there's question, well, who was in the 6th car? And it turned out to be a BG because this guy was yelling at people to get in the fucking cars.
Oh,
And they got in the car.
the wrong person.
Yeah, I mean, I yelled at the guy to stop talking to me like he's somebody, like an AD or a director or anything.
So,
It was really crazy how fast and hard he was going.
Yeah. So, but you see, the thing is, you know what I got going for me?
Fuck.
See, what I got going for me is I have 3 citizenships, so it's not like I can't get across the border.
Right.
Even with a record. So I have no problem, punching somebody in the mouth. But I never go there. I'm always lucky. I have 2 speed stopped in Florida. Another story. You're going to love this.
Just a second. I never go there.
No.
Nobody yells at me.
Yeah,
Nobody yells at me.
I've been yelled at before. Sometimes, like, I don't know if they had a bad day. Everybody's entitled to have a bad day. You know how sometimes they say, oh, this actor's an asshole or that guy's an asshole. Some are. I'll give them that. But a lot of times you don't know what happened.
But then you get in that car and you end up with the fucking hero car.
Yeah.
Oh
no, that's how you get even. Right?
Yeah, well,
we
that's
joke about it now.
True enough.
Like she was new, but we totally joke about it now, and she gets it.
I
now.
bet I know her.
Probably.
I'll call Walter.
I know you call Walter. It's all about Walter. And what is it? And everybody, how everybody's got different hobbies. I'm changing the subject again because I got stories I got to get out.
Oh, fuck. Now I got to write another number down.
Yeah, why? Every time I change, you gotta.
Well,
that's right, because Blair is doing something back there.
Yeah.
We have a reason.
we
he
still
helps
don't know
us.
editing,
Yeah,
fact checking
he does
something,
all that shit.
whatever,
See,
coffee.
We have a 4-camera setup and Blair is switching.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're saying something important,
It's on me.
well, not necessarily.
Well, I haven't said anything
No,
important.
not necessarily. It's our podcast, so he's usually on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you in the background.
You're waiting for me to say something important, really? You invited me?
No.
Should have known better. Important. That's a good one. No, you know how everybody's got a hobby, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what yours is. I don't know. Yours is music. That I know.
Yeah, music, skateboarding. There's all kinds
Yeah.
of shit here.
Johnny's, I don't know, yelling at people on the highway and cutting everybody off.
I'm with you on that.
Rick's was golf. Shelley's golf.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, we get it.
Shane's, cars and stuff like Formula One and stuff.
Yeah.
Me, it was hockey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when there's a game, I'd even like not go to work. Like, no, I shouldn't say that. It's like, Dan, what are you doing Wednesday?
Watching the hockey game.
Is there a game on Wednesday? I go, maybe. And I go, so do you have anything Thursday? And you go, yeah, I got something Thursday, but there's more money on Wednesday. It's okay, I'll take Thursday. Right. That's my thing. I love hockey, right?
Yeah, this is why you're broke.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. So, one day, we're working on something called Pushing Tin.
Yeah.
Rick Forsyth's out, Splatty, Matt Berman's out.
I have a great Pushing Tin story.
Yeah, and it's about me today. Thanks.
Oh, sorta.
Kinda. So there's 10 of us out, Jamie Jones, Ty, everything, and Rick comes out yelling something happened, right? Like they need people right away. And they go, I need 10 stunt guys. I need 10 stunt guys right now. There's only 10. I need 10 drivers right this minute. And he's here all the doors opening and closing and opening and closing. And I'm not leaving. I'm not opening my door. And he comes to my door and he opens the door and he looks up and he says, hockey? On a Sunday at 2 p.m? I said, well, sometimes the Toronto Maple Leafs play in the States, and when they're in the States, sometimes it's an afternoon game, and he slams the door. I need 9 guys. I need 9 guys.
That's fucking
Rick was really good.
Yeah, Rick, God bless him.
Yeah.
Rick Forsyth. I was on Pushing Tin, and I was only going to get like 2 or 3 days out of it. Mm-hmm. But Billy Bob Thornton apparently took the company jet to New York to party, and they couldn't find him. So I ended up getting a whole bunch of days because of that.
Nice. He was hanging out with David Carradine.
I loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
I don't know where we were in Hamilton, but there was an accident on the highway, and somehow it got to us that there was an accident on the highway. So immediately Ty said, Butcher, let's go. And we jumped in the car, and I drove him down to the accident. So here we are in costume, in a picture car.
And he's a paramedic.
Yes, administering to this accident prior to the ambulance to show up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Good deed. Gotta help people.
On Pushing 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Okay, well, that concludes the podcast for the day.
I'm not done yet.
Oh,
Hey, you got more stories or?
I got a lot more stuff.
you know what I'm going to do is at 60 minutes, I'm going to take a break, go have a pee, pour some more scotch, and
Too much information.
we'll continue.
All right.
Yeah. I guess then if you gotta go.
I'm good. Look at Blair. Blair's off. Blair's running.
So we were saying
Well, don't look at me. I forgot.
hockey.
Oh, hockey?
Oh, so just a second. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You actually played hockey, like competitive hockey, on a team with a stick.
Got paid.
Okay. So I will absolutely admit, as a proud Canadian, I have no idea what the rules of hockey are. I am not a hockey fan, never have been a hockey fan. I don't really get it.
Well, that was my problem. I didn't obey the rules, so you can't ask me. Right?
No, so, but I remember watching Maple Leafs with you one night. That was great. Believe me, we had a really good evening. So in recent years, some neighbors of mine would walk me down to the arena, and we'd watch our local Cambridge hockey team, and they would explain the rules, and I kind of got into it. And for the last maybe 3 years, I've been a Maple Leaf fan, and I actually watch them. I actually watch hockey in the wintertime by myself in my pool room, and I can't believe it.
That's good. You've been corrupted. It's great.
So, but you played competitive hockey, what team? Where?
Oh, a bunch of different teams. The team that I was stuck on the most that I didn't like was Weston Dukes,
Okay.
and I had the most suspensions on that one. But that's what kept moving me up. And I was one of 3 players that got paid. My dad was so proud, and because we weren't supposed to get paid, but the organization got together and paid us, and some of the guys I kind of feel sorry for, because at the end of the year they'd ask, Dan, where are you going? Did anybody give you a card? I'd get tryouts to St. Mike's and the Marlies and stuff like that.
Oh, no shit.
The baby Marlies, not the junior A. When I played, they had another Marley team just below them.
Okay, so how old would you be?
I think I was 15.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It was at the same time that I was going to Dwayne's school. I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
Then after the drinking and the partying, I made the decision. Stunts is the way I want to go.
Yeah, it's the only way to continue that.
But the way I kept going to a different team, and I never understood it. Like, my coach would tell my dad, "Hey, Mr. Lima, you got to tell your son," because I was small. You got to remember, there were guys that were 6'4", 250 pounds.
Yeah, man.
Some were
big time.
some were from Medicine Hat, and they play, and I'd have to get into a scrum, a fight every now and then. Our guys would be sitting on the bench going, "You're for me, you're for me, you're dead, you're for me," because I'd end up having to fight them sometimes because my guys weren't available. And so what you do is you jump up in the air as high as you can, punch them in the eyebrows so you could draw blood. And then once they knock you out or get the best of you, you're sitting on the bench while they're going, "You're dead meat." You're saying, "Hey, bud, I'm not bleeding," which just pisses them off even more. So what got me keep going up was I'd get suspended 50 games near the end of the season, and you would have to serve that suspension in the beginning of the next season unless you went to a higher team. If you went to a higher team, that suspension was null and void. So that was always my goal. Do as much damage as you can and keep going up to a higher team. And what would happen was I'd go, how am I keep getting all these calls and going up to a higher team with these scouts, right? And what it came down to is I'd overheard them one time. There's 6 of them standing around going, "Well, this guy's got 50-something goals. This guy's got 46. This guy's this." And somebody would be pushing for me going, "Look." And they'd all go, "Well, he's only got 30-something goals." And the guy would go, "No, but you don't get it. Look." And I wonder what they're talking about. He goes, "He spent half the season in the penalty box. If we could keep him out of the penalty box, you know how many more goals?" So that's how. So they figured but they couldn't do it. They'd ask my dad, "Mr. Lima, you got to keep him on the. You got to keep him under control if you could." And my dad would look at them and laugh and go, "You're the coach. He listens to you. He ain't gonna listen to me." The minute he puts that helmet on, he's a different person.
So, Danny, is your dad still with us?
No, he's gone. He's I can't remember when he died. We kind of lost touch. He met a woman that were half his age.
Yeah.
And it disappeared. And my adopted mother died when I was 13. So
Aw.
yeah, but I'll give you a perfect example.
Okay, no,
I didn't like school, right? I hated school. When I wanted to go to school, before kindergarten, I wanted to go to school. When I actually got in school, I didn't like school. So I basically quit school when I was in grade 6.
When you were 11?
No.
He was in grade 6.
Grade 6.
No,
He's
no.
12.
No, grade 6.
Or 9
You're going
or
to love
something.
this. Grade 6 was the last grade that I technically completed. Technically completed was grade 9. I think I spent 2 weeks there.
Okay.
Right? Grade 6 is the last grade that I actually finished, right? So the truant officer would come. My dad worked nights, but I told you, Clete. The truant officer would knock on the door on a regular basis, which pissed off my dad because my dad worked nights. He had to sleep in the daytime. So they'd wake him up. Go, "Mr. Lima, we have to talk." He goes, "About what?" He says, "Well, your son, he's got to make a choice, either hockey or school." And my dad goes, "Really? You woke me up for this? How many times you got to tell you?" I told the principal, I told everybody, it's hockey for him. He don't want school. Yeah. And my dad goes,
Wow.
Come with me. My dad in his jammies walks to the garage and opens the door. He goes, "You see that car?" And they're like, "Yeah." "That's his." 69 Charger RT.
I love it.
Yeah, 440.
What year?
69.
Oh, 69. Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
Yeah, I was young. And I was 14 years old. And they're showing, my dad's showing the truant officer. I bought that car. My grandmother put it in her name. I bought it they wanted $1,100. I bought it for $800, blown motor. I did it all myself. And the truant officer looks at my dad and says, "You can't give him money for that." And my dad goes, "I don't give him any money." Well, where does he get his money? I don't know. He works on stuff.
He's a professional hockey player.
No. And he works on stuff. And the truant officer says, I'll never forget this. He goes, really? He likes working on cars? I can get him a job that'll work out like, and it was Furman's Auto Body downtown on Front Street, which was big auto body. They did global mailboxes, like the newspaper boxes, ambulances, cop cars. He goes, I can get him a job there and it'll go towards his school. And they look at me and they go, you want to do that? And I go, yeah, sure. So I go there for 2 weeks. I'm there bright and early, bushy-tailed and bright-eyed, 7 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't open till 8:30, whenever the guys roll around. The owner says, you're early. No, oh, yeah. So I learned everything, and after 2 weeks, I quit. I know how to braze now. I know how to weld. I know how to do body work. I know. So now I turned my dad's double garage into a body shop. I got this car, the neighbors going. I got the neighbors going. I got people on the other street going. This is downtown Toronto. I basically painted everybody's car, and they got to the point where now I have enough money to fix my car, and I'm driving my Charger around downtown Yonge Street, 14 years old, but I always had to have a buddy. Get pulled over by the cops, you got to switch seats, right? A lot of room to do that. And so they'd say, Danny, how long would it take for you to paint my car and fix that dent? And I'd go, and I'd already be thinking ahead. I'm 14 years old. I go, well, that'll take about a week. And he goes, really, you can do it in a week? And I go, yeah, I can do it in a week. I can actually do it in 2-3 days. But we'd get it all ready. We'd work nights, drink beer, get it all ready, and we'd take it to the beach. So sometimes they'd go, hey, I could have swore I seen that car. I could have swore I seen that car at the beach parked on a hill like this, right? Primered, ready to go, half the car. And then we'd come back and we'd paint it like a day before we had to give it to the owner. And you go, how come there's so many miles on this car? Go, oh, well, we had to drive to Niagara because the Bondo that I was using, it had metal. We used the kind that had metal in it, and the only place they had it was over there. So that's why we had to drive to get it. Right? Like that.
That's brilliant.
Oh, buddy. The stuff that we used to do is at one point I had a 1932 Ford Coupe.
Yeah.
That took 2.5 years to build. But getting back to school, I did not like school. And that's at the time where hockey was already over with. No, hockey wasn't over with. I was still playing. But then I got into the stunts. Mm-hmm. Once I got into the stunts, that was it. That was it for hockey. That was it for body work. It was full steam ahead. Drinking, partying.
Formal education, formal school
is
good for some people.
Yeah, not for me.
It's not necessary for everything that you do.
No.
And you created a career.
I was making more money than my teachers working on cars.
100%.
Out of my dad's garage.
Yeah, I get it. Wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So
when stunts came about, and you said fuck it to hockey and school and whatever else it might be, what was it? Was it being on TV, or was it just like, man, I'm a shit show. This is where I gotta be.
Yeah, it's like it felt right.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean? And if you make $800 in 20 minutes on a little hobo, you go, hey, I like this.
Yeah, that helps too.
Yeah, that helps. That helps make your decision. But then you start thinking, yeah, I'm going to make $250,000 this year. It's my second day.
Right, but
no, it doesn't work that way.
The thing is that making $800 on Littlest Hobo in one day, that's great.
Yeah.
But it's sustaining that and having enough
It's motivation.
coordinators that will hire you to create a career.
That's when you first get the bug.
Absolutely.
It's like gambling, once it bites you, and it's like, 100%. That was it.
Now, at the time, who was coordinating? I mean, was it just the people that were teaching at your school?
Dwayne and Rick and sometimes Shane. At the time, Frenchie, actually, the gun handler.
Yeah, Frenchie. And Bobby Hanna.
Yeah, and Bobby Hanna. There's another one. Yeah, I totally forgot. He had Roy.
Bobby
Bronco.
Hanna's coming on our show.
Yeah, and he had Bronco and Roy Anderson and a couple other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the good old days, I call them. And it's a funny story. Rick Forsythe, we wanted to do stunts so bad. And Dwayne one time looked at him and went, you need to coordinate. He goes, yeah, well, you're no good to me. We're the same size. You have to coordinate. Coordinator board.
Oh, true. So it's always interested me, Rick's performing. Mm-hmm. He was an actor first.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Sorry, I mean, Rick passed away.
And then plus you hit it off with the guys. You end up being friends, this and that. Me and Marco went on vacation together to Puerto Rico.
Sounds really sweet.
Oh, yeah. and some of the stunt came out too. He says, "Where's that place you went with your family again?" Yeah, where's that place you went with your family again? I said, Huatulco, Mexico. It's 4 hours away from Chiapa. You know, where there's a war going on. Marco wants to ride his moped there, where signs are being obsolete. You're not seeing anything. You don't see any people. And I go, Marco, I'm turning back. I ain't gonna get hit by a sniper. So one day, we decide. He goes, "Where's that place you want to go?" Because I used to surf when I was a kid. I used to surf when I think I was 20 when I lived in LA and then came back. I used to surf at a place called Puerto Escondidos, right? It's like the Mexican pipeline, 22, 23-foot waves in November, right? I could do that when I was 21. Can't do that
Right.
now. I'd be out of breath, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
So we get there, and I'm renting a car, reserve a car. So I do reserve a car for the next day. We stick the surfboard in the back, and I spent 2 weeks working on this surfboard. And Marco knew it, right? So we're there, we're driving. It's a 45-minute drive from Huatulco to Puerto Escondidos. Marco makes this mistake. We're 5 minutes away.
What do you mean working on a surfboard?
I built it. Like, I can make them. I know how to do them.
Oh, Trev.
Balsa wood, I can do fiberglass, I can do whatever.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
You do it right now down where you are?
I can, yeah, no. I did.
can you do it
I
right
did,
now on
I
the
did two of
podcast?
them. I did two of them. I made an 11.5 footer because I like my old board. I'm lazy. If a boat goes by, I build up enough speed. I'm on that little wake.
With a big long board.
Yeah, I don't ride potato chips. You know, that's
Okay.
for, you know.
Yo, they're fun though, man.
They are.
I mean, they're hard, but
they are. But longboards are fun. I got Malibu story after this one too. But
You know we're here to talk about stunts, right? Not surfing.
oh, that's
Go ahead.
right.
What the fuck?
So I'm
We're
with
here
a
to
stunt
stop.
guy. I'm with a stunt guy, Marco.
Oh,
okay?
there you go.
Yeah. So we're 5 minutes from the place, and Marco makes this mistake. He goes, and we're in a convertible. There's boulders on this side and trees on this side, right? And you know how they make that stylish little curve out of pavement? There's no guardrail. It's a stylish little curve, and there's all boulders, like it's a death trap. He goes, "Hey, I think your surfboard's falling out of the car." And I went, "What?" I spent two, and I looked back, and I didn't just give it a little quick look.
Oh, Jesus.
I stared at it. And all I get time to notice is, because we're on an S-spin now, is Marco's hand going on the steering wheel. And we're in a Suzuki side tracker.
Oh, I understand.
You know what
I
happened
I
after
know
that,
the
right?
Jeep.
Any guesses what happened after that?
Yeah, you
Suzuki-
rolled it.
We're going towards the other side. I keep one wheel on the pavement, one in the gravel, and I'm fighting. I'm sorry. And I remember this. I told Marco, "Don't worry, I got it." As soon as I finished that sentence,
Boom.
surfboard was the first thing to fly out, so that was in one piece. That was perfect. Thank God we didn't go off to the side with the boulders. We went out the side with the trees. So I've got my hands underneath my legs, keeping my head down. I see Marco hanging onto that bar on the dash, and we're shearing trees all the way down and rolling. And we stop right near great big huge tree. And Marco says, "Oh my God!" He says, "What are we gonna do now?" And I go, "Well, let's see if we can start."
Let's go see if my surfboard's okay.
Pretty much. So we're in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody there. All of a sudden, it's packed. There's a traffic jam, and cops are running down the hill with their cameras, right? Because apparently a couple of tourists got killed, right? But we're already on the top of the hill, rubbing suntan lotion over the dirt, right? that we have on us. And I go, "Marco, give me $250. And he goes, "What?" I go, "Give me $250. I'll give it back to you when I get to the hotel." And he goes, "What for?" And I go, "Trust me." So the cops come and they go, "Who was driving?" And I go, "I was." And he goes, "Oh." He says, "The DA is not going to be too happy about this." And I said, "DA? I'm Canadian." And he goes, "Oh." And he goes, "You got 250?" And I go, "Oh, yeah. I got 250 pesos. He asked for 200. I asked Marco for 250. He says, "You got 200? I go, "Oh, yeah, 200 pesos, no problem." He goes, No, 200 American. I go, "What?" Yeah. So I give him 200 American, right? And as he's counting it, Marco's pulling out 10s and 20s, and the guy goes like this. He moves it away. And he goes to his car, and he says, "I'll be right back." So he comes back, and I go, "So what now?" And he goes, "Go surfing." So I said, "Hey, listen, Marco, I don't blame you if you want to head back to the hotel right now. It's good." He goes, "No, the hell with that. We came here to go surfing. You're going surfing." So we stop. Yeah, so we stop, and there's this guy picks us up. I recognize him from town. He goes, "Hey, get in." So we get in his station wagon, like the Brady Bunch station wagon. And he's got coolers there. And the coolers have they're from the hospital, like body parts and this and that, whatever. And I go, and I'm going to Marco, giving him sign language, "Hey, look." And Marco's like, "No, we're like," and I go, "Hey, buddy." He goes, "Oh, no, don't worry. There's none of that in there. We get them from it's for keeping beer cold and stuff. It's really good, no problem." Thank you. He takes us there. Then we take a cab all the way back. And Marco, he has to stop and pace off where we rolled the car, right, to see exactly how many rolls we did, how far we slid. It was about 60 feet, 80 feet down, right? So now we get to the hotel. You got to remember, it's a small town, Watoka, right? So they go, yeah, senor. She's calling me. I'm watching the game in the apartment. Oh, Johnny's back.
Yeah, but Johnny's not Johnny. It's Baz.
Oh, and Bass is here too.
Hey, Baz.
Well, is it any coincidence that you wore a Bass Pro Shop hat? Oh, look, it says Bass Pro Shop. Yo,
Bass Pro Stunts.
Stunts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
No copyright there. Don't let me forget my story.
Come over here. Come over here. Go wide. Hey, bud.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
That camera and say hi.
Look, Blair wants to shake your hands.
Might as well. How you doing, buddy? Welcome.
Good to see you. Apparently, the only person who does any work here is Blair.
The only issue I have is, do you have any chicks coming, or is it just
no.
these fucking guys?
He's married. He's married. He's done. Getting back to what I was talking about. Anyway, so we get back to the hotel, and the lady calls me. I'm watching the hockey game, and she says, "Oh, Mr. Lima, I heard you had a little bit of an accident. I have no insurance on the thing, so it's gonna cost like $6,000 or $10,000." She thinks, right? And I go. She goes, "You gotta come see me right now." And I go, "I'm watching the game, right?" So, my wife's not here, and she's.
What game were you watching?
And the Leafs. Bribed somebody to. I'd grease everybody. $5 here, $5 there. I'll tell you another story. But anyway,
Did you grease somebody so the Leafs will win?
No, I wish I could do that.
Copy that.
So we're sitting there, and she really wants me to come by, and I go, "No, I can't. My kids are asleep, and my wife's downstairs. None of that's true. It's just me watching hockey." And I go, "I'll come see you tomorrow morning." She goes, "Okay." And they already knows that I ruined the car. They were putting the bumper over the top of the tracker and towing it up. That's how bad we wrecked it. So the next day I go, "Hey, listen." But before I go, "Hey, Marco, give me $200." And he goes, "What?" I go, "Give me $250." So he gives me them. I'll give it to you later, because Marco's always got cash.
Marco's out $500 now.
No, he's only out $250. I paid him back the $250 for the cops, and now I'm gonna pay him $250 for where I'm gonna go do, right? So I show up at the rental, and they're going, "Oh, I heard you had a bad accident yesterday. You're not insured. That's gonna be," she's doing the math, "that's gonna be $6,000. And I go, "Listen, here's $200, right? Go back there and give me the piece of paper and I'll
Change
sign
the
it.
date.
Yeah, and we'll have 100% coverage." He says, "Oh, no, senor, I can't do that. My boss." And I go, "Yeah, but your boss isn't here." And I slap $200 cash on there and I push it towards her. And she's looking at me and she's looking at the money and she doesn't know if it's a setup or not. And she finally grabs it really slow, takes it, goes to her back, comes out with a piece of paper. She goes, "Sign here, sign here, sign here, and sign here. And for another $20 cigar, would you like 100% coverage?" That was that. So leaving jokingly, I said, "How
Shout
much?"
out to that lady.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Mexico.
Yeah, I love
Time.
I love Mexico. There's nothing you can't buy there.
Fucking right.
It's all good. More stories?
No, yeah, I know you got. Okay, so what do we want to know? What?
Well,
Holy fuck, dude! This is just a conversation. for
Oh,
God's sakes.
I'm just getting warmed up, man.
Me and Andrew haven't been able to participate.
Yeah, I'm just getting warmed up.
I know.
yeah. What do you want to talk about? Dan?
I know.
I don't know.
Okay, so listen, you got your start sort of through Dwayne's school.
Yep.
Working with the Trans Canada Hell Drivers, Walter
Yeah.
and Billy, and
Drinking with Marines because I had a beard and drinking with Marines and
yeah, but just a second. I don't even think the Americans want this out there that Danny Lima was drinking with Marines.
and sailors because I had a beard
It's getting worse.
in Maine.
Like,
Should I have not mentioned Maine too?
so never mind. Drinking with Marines
sorry.
and sailors. Hi, I'm Danny Lima. I drink with Marines and sailors.
Oh, it was great. I have stories, man. Dude, that was the best time of my life, man. Those days.
I no fucking. I absolutely
bet.
understand. So, Police Academy
Police Academy.
was the first picture.
Very first movie, in 1983.
What were
came
you
out in
doing?
84.
I remember on Police Academy meeting Dara Robinson.
Yep.
Just everybody look up Dara Robinson. he told me, he says, I'll never forget this to the day I die. We were at his motel room or hotel room, whatever it was. And he says to me, you know, you'll never make a career with that mustache. That's what he said.
Yeah. Oh, he was wrong.
And I, fuck you.
That's how you got to be. You
I know,
can't-
it's so funny.
You know how many people tell you can't do something in this business?
Oh.
If I would listen to half the people to give me advice, I would have quit a long time ago.
That guy, he didn't know that you'd end up with that logo right there.
That's true.
You know,
God bless him.
he could see that.
Dar's
logo.
gone, and some people thought that Dutch people would never become stunt people.
That's it. Everybody looks at Bass.
That's pro right there.
Yeah, you can't trust the Dutch. No.
Okay, so I just got to say this. This is the first time we've had one other person on the podcast who was driven to the podcast with a friend.
Yeah.
This is the second time.
Yeah. With me, it's because I used to leave a car up here,
Yeah.
Florida plates, everything, the whole 9
But
yards.
you rolled it.
No. And I tell my buddy, hey, when I'm not here, drive it. I
Yeah.
take the get groceries, this,
Sure.
that, and the other. But for mid-sitting, it's $1,500 for a water pump.
Yeah.
You
know, you
tires have to be put on.
You know
This,
what?
that, everything goes wrong.
You know what you should do, and honestly, I'm being completely serious here, is you should maybe put a $70,000-$80,000 chopper here in Ontario. Leave it at my house, and then whenever you come, you can ride it.
No, I'm good. And the one that I ride back home,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't even be legal here.
yeah, I see it. But what I wanted to say was, this is the first podcast ever where we actually had another person show up. Baz, this is wicked.
Yeah, aren't you? You guys are all available. That's good. That's good to know.
Like, why aren't you guys working on a show?
So when
We are tomorrow.
This is a new joke. How do you get 6 stunt guys in a room? Interview Danny Lima.
Hey, there you go. I like that. It's all about me. No, more stories? Let's see. It's a good story.
No, you know.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Well, something I've seen many times is the crash into that van under the Gardner. Is that right?
Yeah, the flat spin. So,
flat
the,
spin.
the sidewinder.
yeah,
So I want to just know more about the experience of doing that, because it looks wicked gnarly.
Pretty gnarly,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, it looks wicked gnarly, and if whether or not that is the most gnarly, or if you've done much crazier.
Oh, here. Okay, so
I'd
here's
like
a
to talk
question.
about
Here's
that.
a question. How many cars have, outside of the Trans Canada Hell Drivers and any other live shows,
Yeah.
on film, how many cars have you flipped over, crashed?
Crashed.
About 6 or 7.
Okay, that's a good answer.
And the ones that look the worst don't necessarily hurt the most.
I understand that. We
Well,
our
let's
job
get
is
into. Can we get into that?
yeah, but just a second. Our job is to create illusion.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes the easiest things we do look the gnarliest to the viewer because of movie magic, editing, whatever we do, right? Absolutely. So, what was I going to say?
Well, the one on,
Gnarly.
I did one on American Gods, and I did like 5.5 or 6, 5. I think it was 5.5 flips, and it was like 5 feet in the air, right? And that wasn't that bad. It rattled me a little bit, but the sidewinder you guys were talking about,
Yeah.
you know when you're a little kid and you fall back on your butt,
Yeah.
and your whole teeth chatter,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there's the chip in the tooth with
Yeah.
the mouth guard.
And which one?
With that one.
What was
That
that?
one,
What
sidewinder.
Yeah. So do you remember some of the
Oh,
details?
the
How
flat,
fast
the flat,
you were going?
the flat spin.
I was doing, well, they wanted 70 kilometers, and Mike Shirt timed me. He goes, "You were doing 70 kilometers." And I said, "No, I was doing 72 because while they were slowing down, I was still accelerating up the ramp." So that was at 72 kilometers an hour. And when I hit, like I could totally see the side of the van, like, because you don't hit it dead on, you're off to one side.
Of course.
So I can totally see straight in front of me. And it's enough to hit and spin you around, and the van's chained down to the plates on the ground, so it doesn't move. So
Right.
you do get the spin. But when I hit hard.
Okay. So
Yeah.
rattled my. It hit flat. There's no rolling. There's no.
No, absolutely. So now, having said that, it's
overbite.
interesting. Just a minute. It's interesting that we're talking about this because Baz, you were in the car that the van hit in the back, right?
I was in the car that the van hit me from behind.
Correct.
And then Danny,
So Maddie was driving the van.
I strapped him in that day.
Yeah, but Maddie was driving the van, right?
Yeah, well, it was,
Yes.
yeah, Maddie.
Okay, so we're under the bridge.
Yeah.
So Baz was in the car, and he got slammed by the van. And then once that was done in the picture,
Yeah. Then it's just.
they took the two vehicles, chained them to the ground
Yeah.
on the plates. I was there. I saw it all. It's all good. But it's just coincidental that Baz is here today
Yeah.
to watch us do the podcast. So what's funny about that is, and I'll never forget this to the day I die, I'm standing there with my iPhone out taking video of you doing your flat spin, which is an incredible gag. And I can see where it tipped your tooth in the pressure.
Yeah.
So,
With a mouth guard
yeah, but
and a helmet.
yeah,
And I
well,
still-
mouth guards.
Yeah.
See, people think that mouth guards are to protect your teeth. They're in the fight game. It's not to protect your teeth. It's
Concussion.
to protect your jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's another story.
Keep them lined up.
When you did it,
Yeah.
have you ever seen my video?
No.
I'll show it to you after. I went over to Maddie. I said, some guys will take a jelly roll, right, like a
Yeah.
sound blanket, and put it on between their seatbelts to alleviate some of
Lessen
the
the
pressure, lessen the blow.
All the pressure was on my butt, my spine, and my jaw.
Well, yours is.
Yeah, that one.
But the actual impact of the van.
Yeah.
So, when we can hear you fucking guys talking. I mean,
Yeah. Just so you know.
Thinking about him now.
Jesus. Now we have to have Baz on the show. I'm just teasing, guys. When you did your spin, I have the video. If you don't watch your car spin,
Yeah.
you watch the van.
It was in 3 pieces.
As you hit the van and you open it like a tin can,
Yeah.
right? So you slice it open.
Yeah.
Someone, don't know who,
Left a sound blanket in there. Wasn't me. It was the effects guy. It was, I think it was the grips. When they were working on the inside or camera, they were working on the inside.
okay?
But what they said, what the director said was, Dan Bradley, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah. Somebody made the decision that, it could be a moving van because people were going to get chewed up. And then
Okay,
it could be a moving van.
yeah. Well, they would have had to have put that on the movie. Hey, by the way, this is a moving van because that sound blanket came out of that van.
Yeah.
It looked like a sail. It was
Yeah. They were worried about it at first, but they said, hey, anything could be in that van.
100%.
And they let it go like that.
A copy.
Yeah.
Is it in the final film?
I have no idea.
Copy. I have never seen the movie.
I've watched it, but I don't pay attention to stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, probably
like
because
how,
you're thinking of hockey.
Yeah, pretty much.
in terms of hits, how hard was that hit?
It's pretty. Land on your butt.
I mean,
Jump
you
up
li-
and land on your butt. It shattered my
yeah,
teeth.
Yeah, you 360'd hard,
Yeah.
man.
And but the thing is, it didn't land on a corner or whatever.
See, the thing is, it's a
it
flat
landed
hit.
totally flat. Bang. Like
Yeah,
the other
yeah,
time
right.
was I did American
impact-
Gods, right? I did a roll on. It was a big FedEx truck, right?
Yeah.
And the first time in the rehearsals, this is what I don't understand. Why do they give you an adjustment when you actually do the job? They should give you an adjustment also when you do the rehearsal, because that's when you're going to get hurt. And I hurt my shoulder.
Well, yeah,
Okay, so just before you go on any
Yeah.
further, let me say this.
we've had those arguments.
I've had people rehearse, and then I go to set,
Yeah.
and we do the shot. I pay my people
Yeah.
in the on set.
Oh, yeah.
Their readjustment.
Yeah.
To accommodate the rehearsal.
Yeah. Other people do, but it's just sometimes that one should be more than the actual one.
Yeah, because
that you
you're
don't say.
trying to figure it out.
Exactly, and that's when you
100%.
usually get it. Like on American Gods, I had a Kirky seat, right, and it has the. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Can you?
It has a Kirky seat, and the aluminum goes around the side, but it seeps really deep. So when they started putting they were adjusting the seatbelt, like my lap,
Like the lap belt.
the lap belt, you could only pull it so tight. I wasn't thinking, right? It's like, that feels tight, but it had some give. And I usually don't think about it.
Yeah.
But this seat particularly had this. So when I landed on the rehearsal, upside down, my whole body went like this and hit the top of the seat. And
Oh,
I hurt my
fuck.
shoulder. And it's
Yeah,
like, So now that's when you put the sponge here. I just did it recently, just in case, but there's nothing on top. You put a sponge underneath the heart kind of memory foam, underneath the lap belt. So when they do cinch you up, because I like the seat belt, the seat really tight, and I like the shoulders a little bit, not snug. I need to function, right?
Sure.
The lap belt's the one that keeps your butt in the seat. So if I put a memory foam on underneath the lap belt, when they tighten it up, there's crush value. It sucks.
Yeah.
in.
And you can sort of measure that degree of tightness or whatever.
Yeah, and if there's no sponge, it'll only tighten it so much, like because you're tightening this way flat. But if you have a seat belt, a sponge underneath it, and the seat belt's like this, but as you're tightening flat, you got more crush value.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can leave it
Okay.
a little looser. But I landed on my shoulder on that one, and it was not comfortable. And I to this day, I can still feel it. And that's the other tooth with a mouth guard. So I got 2 chipped teeth, both from those 2. The other one's no problem.
No shit.
Yep. I did like 5.5 rolls on that one. And the rehearsal was we had pylons to make sure I could stay on the actual road. And Bronco, who was the coordinator, told me that, yeah, use up as much of the road you want. It's not about that. Like, you can cross the white line, you can cross whatever. So I had more room. So, and after the rehearsal,
Oh, we can hear you guys, just so you know.
oh, it's like that. Now Randy's
saying.
starting. It's always Bass.
Of course it
talking.
is.
Bass is talking. So now, when we did after the rehearsal, I got a feel for how fast the truck would lift up, because it's not a cannon would be bang, right?
Yeah.
Nitrogen would be a little slower, and this was nitrogen, but it was with a pill. So I got the feel of it. So I knew it wasn't a full 180 slide, because when I did the 180 slide in the rehearsal, the FedEx truck rolled actually.
Just come sit down. You guys are making enough noise anyway. Might as well just fucking come.
It's Danny's entourage.
My
Yeah.
entourage. Oh my God. So when I did the first roll, I actually did a 180. I was told to do a 180, and we had the pylons to measure the side of the street. I would have actually gone off the road on the day. But because I actually had a rehearsal, and this is where rehearsals are good, and they had 2 other trucks for me just in case. It was a quarter slide, and for the timing of the hydraulic going up, which means as soon as I hit, it was perfect. I was like right on the edge of the shoulder line, and it went to the other side of the other lane, but didn't go off the road. So rehearsals do work. Rehearsals are important. And I didn't total 2 other cars.
No, of course.
Did it on the first one.
Of
They
course
had Chris
rehearsal.
Cordell there to fill in for me if anything went wrong.
Yeah, that worked.
And I looked at him and I said, he goes, oh, I'm here to fill in for you if anything goes wrong. I go, buddy, I could have a broken leg. Are you in filling in for me?
Yeah, I'm still doing the gig.
I'll tape it. I'll tape my leg. I've done that. Tape my ankle so I can run.
So, Danny, speaking of like rolling cars and stuff, I mean, I've probably only, I have only rolled 2. Blair has done some incredible stuff for me, and did an incredible thing for Shelley. How did you learn to do this? Did you just
Hell drivers.
Oh, hell drivers. Okay.
You get totally comfortable. You don't get you don't get antsy. You don't get anything. You don't get the adrenaline going anymore, because any car that was left with the hell drivers after doing all the crashes and the dive bombers, Doug Hennessy used to do dive bombers, open face helmet, pillow on the lap belt, no mouth guard, sneakers, and he'd go crashing. Dive bombers would crash into a pile of cars, right? And the local junkyards, wherever we were, would donate cars that could run.
Sure.
Right? We'd cut the tanks off.
They'd take them back as well.
Yeah. And we'd cut the tanks off so there are no explosions, because fumes would do it.
Of course.
Sure.
Either that or fill them with water,
I guess.
which we've done.
We just cut the straps, drop them, adios.
Yep.
And fill up the windshield washer reservoir with a tube going into the carburetor,
Yep.
just enough to make it to the ramp.
So it's gravity fed, so that if
Yeah.
the car's on its roof,
Yeah.
it stops feeding.
Yeah, and there's only that much, a little bit of gas, and we'd strap.
Not that we're here to teach kids to
Yeah, don't do this at home. And we'd strap tires to the back with a big, thick, twine rope, like the old ropes for
Yeah.
climbing up the gym, so it wouldn't hurt the car, so we could keep rolling it, and we keep rolling it until it stopped running. Everybody would take turns, and whatever track we were at, any car that ran, that's what we would do. We'd crush them. Some people would try to practice high skis.
Yeah.
Jeff Williams really good at that. His dad.
Yeah, but the problem with the skiing is that it's not. You can't just take a regular car. You have to weld up the spider gears.
No. Oh yeah, they have to be. It has got to be posy.
Yeah.
Right? But the cars that we had back then, I mean, they were 70s and 80s.
It's good to try it. It's good to try it on anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Armored.
Yeah, and Bill Williams could go right around the track twice before the tires blew up, because they pump up the tires to 90 pounds, whatever it would hold before blowing, because they're actually driving on the sidewalls.
Yep.
So he did twice, so we knew it was good for twice, and the crowd would cheer. He's only did it like from here to there or from around once, but every now and then the crowd would cheer and they'd get going, and off he went. Oh, I got another good story.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. I wiped out once. Remember how I told you the track was, depending on the size of the track, would determine whether I needed a landing ramp or not, or I would wipe out?
Yeah.
One time, I got wrapped around the bike real good, because when the people are on one side of the stand and they have their cameras, especially at night, the night ones were the worst, right? I'd be jumping like this. I wouldn't be looking forward. I'd have my head like this, because the flashes from the cameras, you can't see. So you're jumping, you're in the air like this.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Now, when the fans, the crowd or whatever, are on both sides, now what are you going to do? Because a flash will hit you here, a flash will hit there. I remember a flash hit me. I had no idea where the landing ramp was, so I couldn't brace for it. I knew I was close. I got wrapped around the bike and I landed, and I'm lying down on the ground. I hit pretty hard, looked nasty, right? And they come running up to me. It's like they were there already, right? And I go, I'm fine, get me up. And they go, no, stay down. And I go, no, I'm fine, I'm not hurt. And they go, no, Dan, you don't get it. The crowd's on their feet, stay down. I go, oh, okay. So how's it going? So we just standed there for a while.
It's funny that you should say that, because
cool.
I tell young stunt performers all the time, they hit the deck really hard, regardless of the gag,
Yeah,
and they jump right back up.
yeah.
And
Don't do
somebody will say, do you want to do it again? Yeah, let's go. I said,
that. Yeah.
don't jump up so quickly, and don't offer to do it again so quickly. Or otherwise, what's the producer paying for?
Yeah. Well, he's paying for what could go wrong, actually. Everybody thinks.
No, I get that. But the thing is, people should get up and go, oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I got another one in me.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. The other thing is, I've actually sprung up and was so dizzy I fell right back down.
Yeah.
You should always take 2 or 3 seconds, to get you.
It's like when you jump out of a car and you roll down the highway.
Yeah.
Don't get up until you know you're stopped.
That's
You
right.
guys ever wait for cut, or do you just get right up?
No, you always gotta wait for that. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You don't want to do that. I've seen directors lose it.
Oh yeah.
Lose it. Especially when somebody's faking gunfire.
Yeah.
Gun jam. Oh, no. You fake that, baby. You don't go
Fake it.
gun jam when there's 50 people out.
Of course.
And they're all
Yeah,
shooting and you're the only guy like this surrendering.
Yeah.
Yeah, goodbye. You're
And now,
gone.
do you know that because of experience, Danny?
No, I know that because I've seen it happen.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, I fake
whatever.
everything. Oh, buddy, I fake everything. Fake it all. Gun jams, clear it. You can't clear it, fake it. Fake it.
Well, that opens up a whole other thing. People firing those machine guns should not be doing it unless they know how to clear it.
Yep.
Anyway.
A lot of people don't know anything about guns, and they I've had, I don't know why, but years ago they used to give some extras or special skills guys like the real gun, and they're firing right near your ear. It's like, now you can't hear. You got to ring it in your ear because the guy's this far from your head.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, who brought him out here? Don't want that. That's just danger.
Yeah.
But we've all been there.
Yeah.
I saved, what was it?
Sorry, I'm having so much fun. It's crazy.
Switching off topic again. We're in Vancouver.
Yeah.
You always got to be careful. This
That's in Canada?
Yeah. And Donnie Stockford has got a goat, and this goat is
Donnie Stockford is a goat.
You know? Yeah, but this goat that he's carrying, he's got to run across, and it's pooing and peeing on him, right? He's got to run across.
Sorry, what's it doing?
It's pooing, shitting, whatever, and peeing.
And
As he's holding him, and he's got to run across the street with this goat. It's from Freddy Got Fingered. Do you ever see when he's like, I'm driving through Pakistan? I don't know if you ever seen that.
yeah, I saw that years ago.
I've never seen that
Yeah,
film.
well, anyway, it's an 18-wheeler. So the 18-wheeler's got to come, and we're dressed like Indian with the turbans and everything. We got to run across. It's supposed to be a desert, right?
You can't do that.
Wait. Yeah.
What? Oh, you can't do that. Why not? Oh, they were painting our feet, painting our hands.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, you can't do that
That's
anymore.
so fucked. It's so funny.
Yeah, even though when somebody should be doing, like Deadpool, you heard about Deadpool, right?
Oh, don't even start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Melissa Stubbs should have done it.
Do
we should
not
be-
even start with me.
She
on
should have
that.
done it, and
should
the
talk
coordinator wanted Melissa Stubbs because there's nobody available.
Holy-
If there's a black person available or somebody can do the job, of course we're going to hire them. Of
course.
But if there's nobody available, you got to get the right person for the job. The producer.
Of course. That
they
seems like an
knew-
of course as well.
They knew exactly who they were going to hire. Oh no, we got to.
Yeah, you started, didn't you?
She whiskey throttled it and killed herself. She's dead now. There you go. That's what happens when you don't hire the right person. Anyway, getting back to what I was
Incredibly
talking about. Yeah. Getting back to what I was talking about.
Holy
So he's
fuck.
got this goat in his hand. And there I was. No, he's got this whole goat in his hand. He's got to run across the street, right? So the 18-wheeler's coming, did it one time, no problem. They don't like it. It was too slow. And Donnie's knew he's going to do what he's told. And now all of a sudden I'm standing on a hay bale, and I can see it coming. It's flying. And now I got to double check it. I gauge it again. I go, Donnie, don't go, because now it doesn't look right. And it's flying. And you can see him getting ready on the balls. I go, Donnie, don't go. Finally, I yell, Donnie, don't go. And he looks up at me like this. I go, don't go. And the truck, boom, there goes the truck. Now you got the director, the producer, everybody running up the hill going,
What went
he didn't
wrong?
go, did he? No, he didn't go. Danny told him not to go. And I looked at Donnie. I go, you weren't going to go, were you? And he goes, yep. Stunt coordinator tells me to go. I'm going to go. He goes, yeah, I know that now. Thanks. Right? So we joke about that now till this day.
Okay, so now just a second. That brings up an entirely different fucking point of view.
You got to watch out for each other.
Not just that. Okay. So there are veterans in this business.
That aren't scared to
No,
talk
no.
or mention.
I get that, but we can't do all the shows.
Yeah.
So what happens is that young people who have very little fucking experience
Yep.
are stepping into coordinator positions.
Oh, yeah.
But not only are they stepping into coordinator positions, they're hiring people and teaching them their job. Fuck me. Sorry. People are going to die.
Yeah.
The
Or get hurt. It's happened.
well, there's more people hurt. It doesn't matter.
But you know what?
We've talked about this many times on this podcast.
We have, but this is part of that woke
Oh, DEI?
political ideology. Yeah,
Yeah.
DEI stuff.
Didn't earn it? That one?
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's going away. I mean, I don't know.
It is in
about
the
you, but
States.
I think it was on purpose,
It is in the
just
States.
to bring in some sort of security or something or whatever.
No, what happens is companies get points with stocks and everything.
Yeah.
So even if you're a company, a big company that doesn't want to do that, you can form because you
Okay.
lose points on your stocks.
This past spring, 3 producers phoned me and said, I want you on our show. 3.
Yeah.
3 different shows. So I'm going, great. This is awesome. This is going to be a great spring and summer for Randy. Well, within, 60 days, I lost all 3 to
Yeah. Well, technically, I can do that because Portuguese background, Brazilian mother, Spanish descent. I can go there if I want.
I tell you.
Is that how you start the interview process?
No. Oh, yeah. No, if they ask. You
I'm from a
check,
little
check
island.
the boxes. I was born a poor black child. Remember that movie?
Oh my God.
What is it? Something
Okay,
Martin?
just a second. Do I have to edit
Something. Yeah. Fix that in post. The other one was Angelica Lisk. I saved her life too. We joke about it now, and she has no problem admitting it. But she came in as an actress, and you can't do this anymore either because We're firing Desert Eagles. You're going to love this. I'm
Yeah.
firing out the driver's side. I'm driving.
Just a minute. What is a Desert Eagle? Please explain it to the audience.
It's a gun.
A big one.
A
big
one.
gun.
So, is it anything like a Glock?
No, it's not like a Glock. It's for men. Blair's loving that.
That's like a forest pigeon.
When I come in, I show up, and you finally love your job? Is that how it works? So we're firing Glocks out the window, right? I'm firing out the driver window, and Angelica's firing out the passenger window, and she comes from acting, right?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
getting right into it. She's, it would look really cool if I lean out the window and I shoot. And I go, yeah, we'll do whatever we want. But me and Dwayne, like, there's an S-spin on Front Street, like when you go further down south of Rosedale Valley Road. Anybody who knows that road, it kind of curves and the lanes get narrower. And when me and Dwayne would get in trouble, I would just hop the curb, right? Because Dwayne's coming the other way. So we have hardly no room. Now, the camera goes on a bridge or up high somewhere looking down, long lens, don't even see it. She goes, it would look really cool if I lean right out. I go, don't lean right out. She goes, yeah, but I want to lean, it looks cool. And Charlie's there, we're firing. Charlie, the gun handler, is lying down over, that hump in the car?
Shout out to Charlie Taylor, who's actually done this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's lying on the hump on his back, loading the guns and handing out loaded guns as we're driving. We run out, give it back to him. He loads them up, hands them back to us.
Wow, right on.
Yeah. And so now we get to the S-spin. So when we get to the S-spin, there's hardly no room. And I see it coming, once again, from experience. And there's Angelica in her butt. I grab her by the belt, and I yank her in. And me and Dwayne are mirrors. They hit.
Oh, damn.
Where would she be?
Yeah, totally.
So now she tells that story, and I feel pretty good because that's two people. The other ones were just, would have gotten hurt, right? I did a bunch of those. Those don't count. Life-saving ones are the only ones that count.
Yeah. The ones where you didn't save their lives, we don't talk.
Yeah, put some ice on it.
It's too many.
Yeah, put some ice on it. It'll heal. It's all good. Randy looks
Busy.
busy.
Yeah.
Am I messing you guys up by jumping back and forth?
No,
Oh, okay. All right.
no. This runs in its continuity.
Okay, well then let's jump back to the dirt bikes.
Let's just
What
jump
messes
back to
us up
being
is how
3
much
years
you
old
say
in
that.
Portugal.
Portugal.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Come on, let's jump back to the dirt bikes. Right?
What are you doing on a dirt bike?
So, like I said, I live downtown, born and raised downtown.
No, fuck, don't start there.
Yeah, chips come out.
Nobody cares.
And yeah, chips come out, and there's a guy in a suit in traffic, in an Evel Knievel suit, doing wheelies through traffic. Remember that? Chips? Where there were 20 stunts before
Oh,
the
fuck,
show.
I thought you were just talking about potato chips.
No, Chips, the
too.
show, the original one.
Yeah,
Right?
with
So-
Ponch and
yeah.
what's his dick?
Do you remember the episode where a guy came out in a jumping suit? And he,
Yeah, sure, I remember that.
And he was weaving in between traffic. He was actually in live traffic wearing his Evel Knievel suit.
Is that you?
Well, I got an idea after that. So here I am, and I used to ride the bike near Molson's, near Ontario Place, and there's cops everywhere. So
Remember the Molson building there?
Yep. Every time
Shit.
Every time I seen a cop, I'd walk my bike. So I'm walking my bike, and then I would get away from the cop, back on the bike, cross the train tracks, down over there. And what would happen is sometimes they chase me. Bellwoods Park. I don't know if you know where Bellwoods
I
Park.
do, very well.
Trinity
Yep.
Park. So I'd come from there, and the cop would say, "You're going to walk that, right? When you leave here, because they come and see where I was riding. Sometimes they just sit and watch me do wheelies, right? He goes, when you leave, you're going to walk that. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm going over the bridge. As soon as I get far enough, wing, on the bike. And now they're chasing me. I even had a cop on a Harley chase me, and I left him at the bottom because he could read the Harleys at the bottom of the hill.
Okay, so just a second. This is not a slight on Harley Davidson.
No.
Because everyone on this side of the room rides one.
Yes. And on this side too.
That's right.
Mine looks cooler than yours.
Oh, fuck you.
Yours has shocks. When I get old, I'll ride one of those too.
There's got to be a pic somewhere where the way you dress. when you're
Oh,
down
I have one on my phone.
Please do send it.
there. Yeah. You
We'll
gotta
put
send
it up.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't get pulled over by cops in the States.
So, Danny,
No, I don't imagine.
how long you been in Florida, bud?
October 4th of this year that just passed would be exactly
Get this in front of you there.
October 4th.
You don't.
October 4th of this year that just passed, the October 4th that just passed,
Yeah.
will be 14 years that I didn't spend one winter here. But I can be bribed.
14 years.
14 years.
Yeah, so
I can
like
be bribed.
if I have a show in the snow, you're gonna.
I'll come. I have a winter coat.
When you're down there though,
Well, we'll
for the winter,
we'll supply the code.
what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing
When I'm
you're
down there?
Yeah, just,
If I'm not on, it depends on the people that come over. So if the outlaws or the warlocks come over, we go this way on the bikes. If my other friends that smoke dope and work in kitchens come over, we go this way to the beach to surf.
yeah, I like that.
You either going right or you going left.
Oh, fuck. My son wants to work.
Yeah, either right or left is good
Yeah,
with
yeah.
me, but
I'm going the other side.
I got a friend. His name is Harry. He is too funny. He loves to drink.
Yeah. Does he tell jokes that I know already from grade
Oh,
3?
it's like that. I tell him one that he knows, and
Yeah.
it all goes out the window.
yeah.
So my buddy Harry, he'll come over. Like he's married, right? So he has to come over. He comes over and he'll pour bourbon in his coffee at 9 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'm up at around 10 or 11.
Yeah, I don't see
Well,
the
he's
problem
married.
with
Don't
this.
fault
Dan.
him.
No,
Yeah,
I know you
exactly.
So now, where are we going? We go out and run around. If he has too many drinks, he buys guns.
See,
Guns and our ARs.
I already love this guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, and then we go shooting at another buddy's place.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to go shooting,
Is it outdoors
Oh, outdoors.
in the backyard?
Outdoors in the backyard. I got pictures of that too if you want to see. Firing magnums and ARs, and there's this stuff. Tenite? What's it called? The stuff in cans that blows up. Tenonite?
I just call them bombs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stuff in cans.
So, that reminds me of another story in California. But anyway. So they put them in, they hang them up, they shoot them, and they blow up like you wouldn't believe. But anyway, getting back to California.
What's funny is we go to great lengths to accommodate a guest, and our schedules are completely screwed up and trying to get everybody. And there's not one person listening to this show right now that knows anything about Danny Lee.
Yeah.
Well, they do now.
Well, no, they don't.
No, they don't?
No,
What
fuck.
do you want to know?
Oh, they know
My
that
sign?
they know that you were 3 adopted Portuguese.
You fucking
and
lit.
You have a lot of.
You
stories.
lit some village on fire. Jesus Christ.
But you're in
You
Florida.
know, it's funny. I wonder if a satellite from outer space could see this little speck in the ocean on fire. Danny.
yeah.
Well, what do you tell me what you want me to talk about, and I'll talk about
It's
it.
fucking hilarious.
I don't know.
You guys know where the Wedge is in California?
The Wedge.
The
no.
Wedge.
No, what's that?
It's a body surfing place, right? I used to surf at Huntington Beach. I lived in Costa Mesa. It's like, I don't know, 6 minutes down the road.
From. Sorry, in L.A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huntington Beach is there's Newport, there's Huntington Beach,
Yeah.
there's the Wedge. The Wedge is strictly for body surfing, right? So
Okay.
somebody gives me the idea and says, hey, why don't you try body surfing? I go, how hard could it be, right?
I did that with my wife once.
Now, were you already surfing at the time?
Oh, yeah. And
So
I- and
when
then
you
before
think
that,
body surfing, it's like
yeah, no big deal.
like going backwards.
I broke a board in Malibu. I mean, we were surfing in Malibu. There was a lineup of 10 of us, and there was the lifeguards had a nylon rope around the boat, sailboat, trying to lift it up because it was stuck on a sandbar. And we kept oozing over, like drifting over, and they kept going, guys, get away if the rope breaks. But they're in our lineup, man. That's where we need to be. So they're not looking, we drift over, and they go, guys, get away. So we get away. And all of a sudden somebody yells, outside. There's this nice one coming. So we're not where we want to be. So the first guy paddles, and damn. Second guy, shit. Third guy, it gets to me, and I go, the hell with it. I drop in anyway. So all I had time, I just had enough time to do this. And it broke behind me. It hit my hand, smacked me, spun me around.
What hit your hand?
The wave broke behind me, hit my
Okay.
hand, spun me around. I'm sitting on my ass on the surfboard, facing the other way, and I went, "Reep," poof,
up over.
up and over.
Okay.
And then I'm bouncing, and I'm thinking, oh, I get up, I go, oh, there's my surfboard. And back then, I could be in the water for 8 hours a day. Then all kinds of lungs, no problem. Getting back to shore or whatever, I see my board flipping. No problem. I'll go get my board. I get my board. It's broken in half. There's an hour and 45 minutes it took for me to drive from Newport to Malibu. They done. Yeah. So I don't remember where I was going with this. But
Oh,
anyway,
you were back at Huntington Beach.
Body
Talking
surfing.
Body surfing. Yeah. that's
body
cool.
surfing, right? Look, Johnny's giving me all kinds of side.
Hey, help yourself. Help yourself, guys. Okay, so
Body surfing.
What?
Body surfing. Let's go.
So body surfing. So now I'm back in Huntington Beach, right, and Newport Beach, right. But just near the corner, it's the Wedge. You know, famous Wedge.
I've never lost a podcast before. Huh?
So anyway, so now we're body surfing at the Wedge. My buddies go, hey, why don't you try body surfing? How hard could it be? I'm a surfer, right? So I'm in the water, and all of a sudden, I see there's about 6 guys. I'm sitting there. It's flat. There's nothing there. And all of a sudden, we wait. It's 5 minutes have gone by. There's nothing there. And I see, there's a little swell coming in. And I see all these guys drifting back. And I'm thinking, what a bunch of pussies, man. It's only a little swell. Why are you guys drifting back? Right? So I stay right where I am. Well, all of a sudden, there's a sandbar there.
It was a tsunami.
Buddy, it went up 25 feet like this. I went up 25 feet and it smacked me down. Bang! So I have a wetsuit on.
Yeah.
It's zipped up to the back, right? It's tight as hell and Velcroed.
I bet it was really,
So now,
really attractive.
after I get whacked, here's me, a reenactment. I'm basically drowning. I get out and there's 2 lifeguards. There's 2 lifeguards running in.
You know, I could edit that any way I want.
I know. That's fine. That's fine for the X-rated version. So now I look up and there's 2 lifeguards running in and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I go, "Yeah, man, the hell with this. I'll stick to surfing. It's safer." I look down. My wetsuit is unzipped, unvelcroed. It's down to my waist. I got 2 bowling balls of sand in my ankles. I could barely walk. Never went near the Wedge again. I just sit there and watch. Buddy, it's only a matter of time when you go to the Wedge.
And bodyboarding. What's
There's something
bodyboarding?
about it.
Bodyboarding is
Yeah,
just
boogie board,
swimming out.
Yeah. No, that's body surfing, but
Sorry, body
You're
surfing.
just
And-
using your own body.
yeah, that's
But
body surfing. A boogie board or a body board.
Okay.
It's a little foam thing.
Oh, the
you put
little
underneath
one.
it.
Oh,
You
okay, I
Spin
see.
around on it, and they have flippers.
so that's what they were offering.
That's the one that-
want to go out here and go bodyboarding.
I was just body
And that was
surfing
with,
by
a
myself.
body
It's nothing.
surfing.
That's
A
the
little-
one that children
You don't need, if I had that, I'd probably go even higher.
that's the one that children use at the hotel.
Yeah.
Are you
pretty much.
surfing nowadays?
Styrofoam.
I do sometimes, but like the last time I hurt myself, it was hilarious. I went with my buddy and he's stoned, right? And I'm thinking, no problem. So, you know, when you get off the board, you just throw yourself, right? So
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I see him jump up in the air like this. He jumps up in the air and you go head first off the boards and you just dive in the water, right? So I see him do that. So I just fall off the board. Well, we were shallower than we thought. So I hurt my hip. I could barely walk and I had to fly into Canada to work. And he's in a neck brace going to work the next day, riding his skateboard. Good times, good times. Anyway, pay attention to where you are.
What was the job you were going to?
I can't remember.
Oh, come
It
on.
was months ago.
Yeah.
But I was limping around, hobbling around. It was,
Yeah, but where you are in Cocoa Beach?
not in Cocoa Beach anymore. I went.
No.
The best apartment I ever had was, you know what efficiency unit is? It's like a studio. It was only 400 square feet, but you cross the street, I'm right on the beach.
Yeah. I remember
Like a hotel
that.
room. Or something.
Yeah, that was my favorite apartment. I was the only one.
Why aren't you there?
Because they kicked me out.
Oh.
They kicked every 5 years. I get kicked out, and they turn.
Did you light something on fire?
No, every 5 years I get kicked out, and they turn it into an Airbnb. There's only 11,000. There's only 11,000 people.
You should go back and light it on fire.
Well, in the beachfront properties, man. Those are,
Dude, you cross the street and you're on the beach. I was the only efficiency unit with 12 cars parked outside every day, right? Surfing.
And a bunch of bikes.
No, surfers, cars,
Yeah, they can't afford bikes.
pickups. My buddy, like a friend, Mikey, is like, don't know where he is now, but we'd get pulled over, just trashed. And
Yeah.
it's like 2:30 in the morning. My apartment's right there. Woo! Get pulled over by the sheriff. And the sheriff comes walking up and he goes, anything in the car that can hurt me? Guns, knives, needles, anything. And we go, guns. And he goes, who? All of us, right? He says, you give me your license and registration, and anybody in here give me a license to carry. So I give him a license to carry. Goes back to the car, comes back. He says, you were doing 67 and a 25. Boys, I can tell you've been drinking. Go home. Where do you live? Right there.
Love that.
Try that in Canada.
Yeah, no. That's a good cop.
Yeah, but here's the thing. People say, well, you think that's right? You think that's right? Well, Mothers Against Drunk Driving and all that stuff. Well, now the two soccer moms, right? The soccer moms that drink their 2 glasses of Pinot Grigio are getting DUI tickets. See, here, like that, I can't remember the guy who killed the 2 kids or by accident, right?
I don't know.
You get 6 years, turns into 5, you're out in 4. See, in Florida, have as much fun as you have, but you're not getting out in 4 years, buddy.
Yeah.
See, in 15, I like that better. Because why should I lose my rights here because some idiot drank too much and can't put his key in the door?
Yeah, you get to use your freedom.
Yeah.
But if you're a fucking idiot about it,
You're gone. You
Goodbye.
can drink on the beach. The asshole that's drinking Coca-Cola being a dick, he's the guy that's going to get arrested, not the guy sitting back, chilling, having a beer.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is this still about
What
stunts?
the fuck?
It's still about
No,
stunts.
who cares?
No, it's not about stunts.
this is a different kind of
cares?
stunt.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Here, I'll
man.
give you another one that get pulled over again. That's always in his El Camino because he drives like a nut, right? So you get pulled over.
What year's the El Camino?
67, I think.
Color?
Blue, light
I love it.
blue.
What's under the hood?
I don't know.
Wanna talk about the car?
I don't know. No, I don't want to talk about the car. I want to talk about what happened.
I love the El Camino.
Yeah.
I like talking about this.
Yeah, so we get pulled over again, right? And the car, once again, it's always speeding. Guys, you know how fast you were going? No. Where are you coming from? So we're up the road, blah, 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 shooting. So, okay. And then he looks over where I am, and there's like all kinds of shells.
When you say shooting, see,
Shooting.
okay, good.
Not
because
movie shooting.
It's a film
Oh, sorry.
related
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. Oh, sorry. So we're shooting with guns, and he looks down where I am, and he sees 45 shells, and he goes, "Why are there shells on the floor, on the ground, on the floorboards?" And I go, "We were shooting." He goes, "In the car? It was raining."
Oh, fuck.
Right? Good times, good times,
Yeah, okay, so cops in Florida versus cops here.
dude.
Sorry, that's-
they-
I mean,
they-
I mean, you got to shit yourself a little bit when you're
Yeah.
a cop in Florida.
Well, here's the
You
thing.
gotta-
Unless you're totally nuts, right? Because things only happen in gun-free zones or when they're by themselves. Because if you're a felon, you're not going to pull unless you're going to use it. You're not going to
Yeah.
pull if you get into an argument because if you're a felon, you're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you
yeah,
kill
for sure.
somebody for the wrong reason in Florida, they still have the death penalty.
So how do you get your firearms license in Florida?
Well, I went from a concealed carry. A lot of people go to Florida.
But you're an American citizen.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Or a permanent resident can get one also.
correct. So,
Or if you have an address there and you're a resident.
so you just apply, or do you have to
Well,
take a course?
Well, I took a course because I wanted a concealed carry.
Right.
Right? Which everybody can have in Florida, but it's
Yeah.
only good in Florida.
Right.
That's why people from Ohio
Right.
and wherever go to Florida get their license, because once you get your license in Florida and you go through the course, you're allowed to carry in 38 states.
Yeah.
So they take the course there.
I see.
And there's also other states, but you got to watch the law. Like in New Jersey, if I get caught with hollow points, 5 years for every hollow point. So do your research.
Yeah.
In some states, and they're all liberal, I wonder why, you can't have any guns.
Right.
So they give you 48 hours to go through. In case you're driving, you got to stay at a hotel. They give you 48 hours, and then you're on your way.
I have an alien
Huh.
carry license
Yep.
out of New Hampshire,
Okay.
concealed or
Yeah.
open.
Same thing in Florida, concealed or open. Get one in Florida. You got 38 states.
Well, I have it.
Come
now.
on down.
I have it now out of New Hampshire.
Is that the same amount of states?
The only problem is getting it across the border.
You can't do that. You need to fill 20 million pieces of paperwork. Forget it.
Yeah, you got to go through whatever. And the only two states that I can't go through driving are New York and Michigan.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo or Windsor.
Look, that's what I tell people. They go,
how we get
"Oh,
there."
do you feel safe with all those guns down there?" Well, do the math. United States is like third in the world for gun murders, right?
Sure.
Eliminate Los Angeles, New York, and Chicago. You know, the ones with the strictest gun laws?
Yep.
And we're 38.
Not even strictest bans.
Yes, and we're 38. Eliminate those states, and the United States is now 38th in the world, not third. So the ones with, they're going to get their guns no matter what. The more gun restriction.
Oh, that the argument is moot.
Yeah.
Really, it is. I mean, the bad guys will always have them.
Yeah.
The law-abiding citizens will have their guns taken away. Absolutely, 100%.
No, I mean, in Miami, though, they got a lot of guns. A lot of guns are
Oh, yeah.
pulling out. A lot of guns are shooting.
Yeah, but they're shooting each other. Like I went to Miami once with my buddy to repo a car. Oh, this is kind of scary. But I had a couple drinks. You know me, the double vodka sodas.
What were you repoing? What were you doing repoing a car?
Helping
I
out
was
with-
going. Yeah, I was helping. He was a felon. He didn't have a license to carry, and he was going. And it was a Sunday.
This is why I asked.
Yeah, and
You thought you had the answer.
yeah, and it was a Sunday, right? Sunday in what do you call it?
Oh man.
In an industrial area, right?
Yeah.
Bright daylight, this, that. Don't think anything of it.
Have you not played Grand Theft Auto?
No.
You get shot, man.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why he brought me. And I took my 45. That way you only have to shoot once. Right? And
Danny, are you good with it?
oh, buddy, I can. Oh, yeah. And even my AR, people set it down, but I can shoot from a standing position and hit anything.
Yeah, but a handgun. Are you good with the
Yeah, I'm
handgun?
good with a handgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you
My
bring?
45 is hard to handle, and I got that one down. I spent a lot of time in the shooting range.
Awesome. Okay.
Now, not so much, but I still got it.
Did you bring your hearing suppression?
Nah, I don't do any of that.
Nah, fuck that.
Firing a handgun is a diminishing skill.
No, it's hard. Everything's hard to hit, but once you get used to it, you can from the hip even.
Yeah, man.
Once you get used to your own,
Yeah.
it's like a fork.
Oh, I do it. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I know.
If you're not used to it,
Yeah.
you won't get anything. So we go down, we're in industrial area, Miami, and thinking, hey, the car's in the open, no big deal, it should be easy, right? I'm sitting there with my drink in my hand. He starts towing the car, somebody comes out of the woodwork. Tattoos all over his face, numbers on his face,
Okay.
threatening to chop my buddy into little pieces. No problem. Hey, what? And then he tries to chop me into little pieces, and I've already had a bunch of drinks. Really? I don't see a knife in your hand. No, don't do it. No, don't. I'll get a medal for this. That's how bad it was. So now I never mix alcohol with guns, and don't help your friends that are felons, and don't go to Miami in certain places.
Yeah, things you learn.
Yeah. So I don't do that anymore. But get back to the traffic and the cops. You can sit on. Everybody's either
There's
military.
all those little transitions you talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be cutting left, right, and center. So the cops there versus the cops here, they'll stop traffic because everybody's military, cops, paramedics. If you have that, you go right to the front of the line. You don't wait in any line. So if you're like Al Verkin came down and he loves it because he pays $1 a beer.
Shout out to
Fuck
Al.
yeah.
Yeah. So he says, yeah, but I'm Canadian. It doesn't matter. Military is military. Paramedics are
100%.
paramedics. They don't care down there.
Awesome.
Because everybody's like that, right?
That's
So
awesome.
the cops will stop traffic and let the bikers or let the traffic or just regular people go out after watching them drink all day. Don't drop your bike and stay in between the white lines and you'll be fine. Make sure everything works properly.
Sure.
How would you feel if you pull somebody over that had, 3 more beers than he should have had and he's got a silver star, Purple Heart, saved 3 people? You going to give him a DUI?
No, I'd give him a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd buy him another beer.
But you get
100%.
where I'm going with that.
Yeah,
That's why they're kind of lenient. Like I hear, I'm in Harry's car and I hear honk, honk, and I look at him and he goes, I think it's coming from your side of the car. So I look over and there's the sheriff, right? And he doing this, roll down your window. So I roll down my window and he goes, I can see your beer. Pull the paper bag up higher. Thank you, sir. Hey, thank you. I'm not bothering anybody, and I'm in the passenger seat. It's like, what's the big deal, right? Here, oh my
bless
God!
America.
Here you're driving, you have a solo cup. It's like, there might be a beer, there might be alcohol in there. Woo! Turn around, 180.
You know, it's funny.
Go
because
fishing.
I'm almost sorry that we had you on the podcast, which is very little to talk about.
We might as well talk about hockey now.
No,
Yeah, at this point,
don't get me going.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
I know. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
right.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, I just want to keep talking about Florida.
No, no.
America,
Florida.
Okay, so no.
for real.
Okay, so Danny,
I'm gonna forget. You know, when I leave here, I'm gonna remember everything that I should have talked to you about that I forgot.
Yeah.
That
I
Should've
love
made
you, man.
notes.
We'll take 2.
getting back to school downtown.
Just
Toronto.
a second. How old are you now?
I think I'm like 12 or 13.
What the fuck?
Right? Yeah, I had a car when I was 15. What do you want? So, getting back to schools, they made the mistake of, and every class that I sat in, this is the character, like becoming a stunt guy, I guess. Some people are smarter or whatever, but I have a different kind. I have a different kind of education, not for me.
Rewind.
So my teacher.
No, you know, it's sorry, you stay that. My teachers will stay there. But what happens is, if you look back on your life,
I wouldn't change it.
no. But you discover that there are things that you've done, and then you go, oh, I'm a professional stuntman.
Oh,
Now I get it.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like,
At one point, I was so done with this business. Like when I went to California,
yeah,
I was so done because it's like, what the hell, man? It's not like a hockey tryout.
yeah.
You know, in a hockey tryout, if you're good, you move up. The stunt community ain't like that. Film community ain't like that. You don't have to be good. You can
Yeah, but what do
be
you
a good talker or a friend.
Ah, fuck me.
Yeah. But that is
even-
what it is, and it still is.
Yeah.
Don't even start me on that bullshit.
Uh-oh, here we go. Like, I mean, some people are great. Like the Joneses. Everybody's got talent.
No,
Yeah, man.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Sure, for sure,
There are
But some,
100%.
for sure,
but some not so much.
100%.
Or they're friends.
And the butchers.
They're all right.
Oh, and the butchers, sorry.
And,
All
the,
right.
and the Johanneses.
The
Which are-
Johannes. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You guys are related.
Yeah, that's right.
I still talk to your wife on Facebook every now and
No,
then.
she does too. She waits for the jokes, try to send a good comment back to you.
That's what she tells you, Blair.
I post all kinds of crap. I post things that don't even mean anything. I see something funny, I fire it out to everybody.
Yeah, well, that funny is a fucking relative term.
Yeah.
Like the joke he told me at the beginning.
Oh my God, he's still on that.
terrible.
So-
one joke.
So you, young people, despite the fact that
We were looking back at your life a second ago at school. Where are we now?
I want to know what Danny's advice is for young people that want to enter this world, like as a stunt person.
As a stunt person, less talking, more listening. Listen to the people that have gone through it.
Yeah,
They'll tell you the easiest way to get in.
and the best way to stay safe.
Oh, of course. I mean, anybody who's got any shred of dignity, like I know people, especially in hockey, they would see somebody who's going to get hurt and they wouldn't say a word. You can't do that in stunts because somebody can get badly hurt. So even if you don't like somebody, you got to speak up.
People, Danny, can die.
But
Yeah.
but here's the thing: is a lot of these people are listening to people who have quote unquote done it, but those people now, the people that have done it in the manner that you speak of are now on their way out.
Yeah.
And the people who have now the new done-its aren't you or Randy
Yeah.
or
Oh, I know.
Blair.
You know what's really weird is
Like really,
But I get hired sometimes just because of what I know. Like some guys will come from LA and I go, "What am I doing?" He goes, "Nothing. I just want you here. I'm not good with cars." I go, "Okay."
well,
No
yeah,
problem.
Yeah, okay.
And I go, "What about?" "Oh, I didn't know that." There was one instance where I'm not mentioning any names, but the coordinator was from here. I had a show with Let's Drive.
what's their initials?
Just
What was the show?
ask Walter.
Call Wolf.
Call Walter. No, and they had a show, and hey, Dan, I need you. And I go, "Okay, what am I doing?" No. You're going to be in the background and in the car, and I'm going to sit with you. And I go, "Okay." So I get out, and we walk everything with the director and everything. And one of the crew, it's always one of the crew, tried to pin something on the coordinator. He goes, "Oh, so where's our out?"
Oh man.
Right? So he doesn't have an answer. And I go, "Our out's right there. To the left. Those lights over there. Make sure there's no cameras there. That'll be our out." Everybody goes to the left. And we get back in the car, and the coordinator looks at me and he goes, "You could tell that? We just went down there one time." I go, "Buddy, that's the first thing I look for. That's what I do."
But that's a brilliant. That is brilliant.
But some of the most
What do you
skilled,
want? What do you want?
No, I'm good.
some of the most skilled and most talented guys today, young guys, still don't have the same wisdom. They still might get hurt because the wisdom is like,
Yeah, and they don't.
Flying out
And
the
the other thing is they don't do half of what we used to do. Like there's stuff. I got stuff on my reel, like on IMDb, of a motorcycle crash, that now they'll do it with 6 wires, riggers for 3 days, and they can put anybody on it.
exactly, yeah.
They don't trust people to do that anymore. It's just an insurance thing.
And I mean, as much as I want to work, you almost kind of go, I get it.
Teague one time asked me when I showed him that crash, motorcycle crash, he says, "Was that a practical?" I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "No wires, no nothing." I go, "Yeah, that's the way it was done." So now you don't do that. That's why I know that I'll always get hired for something. Because it's same thing with...
Yeah, but at some point they won't need you because your skill is so good.
until they do
and we don't require that.
Until everything is CG. Well, Dwayne McLean a long time ago told me the last thing a new coordinator wants on set is somebody who knows more than them. Dwayne told me that. Right? They want, a lot of them want somebody who walks 25 feet behind them. There's a handful of those in town.
Yeah, but that's so fucking mental.
I know. If
What
they
the
were
hell?
smart, the smart ones, get the older guys out just for their experience.
They would coordinate.
Yeah, or that too. Like, I'm here, good luck. It's all locked up, right? It's handed down, groomed or whatever. In the States, it's all opening up for me now.
Do you think it's the same? Is it the same down there?
Not the same. Your resume means something down there. Here,
Still?
it means, yep.
So it's still got a bit of an old school fashion to it.
Yep, here it means nothing. Like the thing I'm doing in Minnesota, it was word of mouth. It was a producer talking to another producer who talked to a director who got in touch with me after seeing my resume.
No
Because he
shit.
wasn't necessarily going to call me, but he seen my resume and he called me.
But you got to have a better resume than most of the guys in LA who are up against a lot of competition.
Oh yeah, but that, like I said, if you know somebody, it ain't going to mean a hill of beans. But every now and then, resumes still work in the States. They don't work here. It only works here for insurance reasons, and somebody can push you in, no problem.
So, why don't resumes work in Canada, Danny?
Because everything's locked up, and pretty much you got to know somebody. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it'll get handed down, it'll move across. Here's a friend. You talk to producers that are all friends. Everybody's friends.
Yeah.
In the States, it's the exact same thing, but there's still room. There's still more.
What's interesting, you said about insurance. I'm doing a show. I've done it for 4 seasons. My production manager called me for my resume. Andrew and I share the show, actually. And what's funny is within 10 minutes of her asking for our resumes again for the season,
Yep.
she texted me back and said, never mind. She said, do you think you guys could send me a poster? Like, she wants us to make a poster of us, or whatever, because the moment the insurance company realized who it was on the show, they said, never mind, we don't need the resumes.
Nice.
No, that happens a lot.
Yeah. Recognition is good.
100%. Fuck, I don't even know where I was going with that. It's just,
Oh, you pulled a Danny Lima.
Yeah. This,
yeah, I just wanted to make you feel comfortable.
Just talk about everything that means nothing, and we'll all understand. It's all good.
the transitions in this podcast have been
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah.
The tape that you guys are taping is going to look like
I think what
Swiss cheese.
the point I'm trying to make is this.
Cut.
I know stunt coordinators who are out there working right now on shows.
It shouldn't be.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. That's
There's a lot.
just
That's a given.
That's just cutting to the chase. That have other people's shows on their resumes.
Yeah. Getting off topic. Are these mine?
What?
Squirrel.
Yeah. Do you have a sticker book?
Yeah, they're yours.
No, I don't have a sticker book. I put them on shit.
Way to
Okay,
fucking
fine.
end the podcast. Yes. Those stickers, those pins, that cup is yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I knew about the cup, but didn't know about the stickers.
Yeah, as many as you want.
All right.
Take.
You mean that?
Yeah. And stick them on everywhere, man.
So, seriously, what advice would you give to someone that's trying to enter this business?
Be humble, be good. Don't let it get to your head, and listen to the older guys that have been around. I mean, Dwayne, when he used to talk to me, I'd look at him like this, and it's like talking to your dad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't question him or whatever. I listen to what he have to say. Sometimes you may agree or may not agree with somebody, but you give them respect, right? If you don't, it's a good way to get punched in the mouth. I mean, did I say that out loud? No. I mean, you have to listen to people that were there before you, right?
Yeah.
They're there before you. They know
Supposed
the ins
to.
and the outs. Well, you're supposed to. A lot of people know everything. You know what I mean? A lot of people are 21 years old and they know everything.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
guys.
I know those people.
Yeah.
Danny, tell me a story. Tell me the story.
It's going to be a good one, I can tell.
Yeah, it's good. I remember you called me.
But,
You phoned me,
okay.
and I thought you were crying. You might be in tears.
Oh, this is your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said to me, I think I almost killed your kid.
Oh.
Yeah. We hit hard. The brakes on the bike were crap, and they wanted to go a little bit quicker. And I had to make a decision. I hit the wall, or and when I put the brakes on, like, I knew if I slammed the brakes on that hard, there's a chance that I'm going to wipe out. I've been on bikes all my life.
Mm-hmm.
But that's way better than hitting the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And she's on the back. Mm-hmm. When we hit the wall.
In a in a mini skirt.
Yeah.
And
That's another thing that shouldn't have happened. That's where you make sure the wardrobe's changed.
Yeah.
But bike was a piece of crap, but I'm used to that. At one point, I insisted they fix the back brake because now they started getting us to do dumber shit.
We've all worked with vehicles that are
Yeah.
complete fucking crap from the rental houses, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that when you're working with a complete crap of a vehicle, you're not putting anyone else's life
Yeah.
at stake.
Yeah. What happened here was they wanted me to go faster, and I'm thinking, I could probably give it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it was too much because I couldn't see the other side.
Right.
I was going by feel.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
And I gave it a little.
It's all by feel.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
we understand that.
And because you know me, I was already going quick enough as it was, I thought. But they asked for a little bit more, and I'm thinking, I got enough runway. I got enough room. I'll give it a little bit more. And I gave a little bit more, and it was too much. And now here comes the wall. Now the decision time comes. My whole thing was don't hit the wall. And in not hitting the wall, I dropped it. Right? I had a baby growing up the side of my hip because I hit too. But Kristen hit her knee, and that messed her up.
Yeah, she has about a toonie size. And for those who listening, Canadian toonie is.
Yeah.
But she has a toonie inch hole in her knee.
Yeah.
That's still a
Hole?
It was a
She
hole.
had
to
a
her-
hole. It was a good one.
Right,
Yeah, it was,
right to the bone.
Yeah. Oh my God.
yeah, she busted like I'm totally wrong on this, but like an ACL or an MCL and all this. She two different things, but the hole in her knee was the thing.
That
The
bites.
biggest one,
But that
Feel
said,
bad about that.
No. But that said,
of course.
my daughter's a professional stunt performer, and that's what we
That's the
do.
first thing you said. Hey, that's your occupational hazard, but I still felt bad.
Yeah, no, it's what we do.
That didn't make me feel better.
No, but
No, of course not. But she's extremely tough and
No.
has a lot of respect for you.
I mentioned it
It's not-
earlier. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh, right on.
But we also talked about, and I think it's important that people know this.
Yeah, things can go wrong at any time.
But there's an old saying. There's an old saying about directors that I made up.
Well, you're old.
Yeah, that's true.
Just kidding. It's an old saying.
And
It's an old saying.
it goes something like this. If I can remember it verbatim, it goes like this. Fuck him.
Oh yeah.
So when someone asks you to go faster,
Yeah. Oh, I do. I make my own decision.
yeah, no, but go the same speed and they'll never know the difference. And then tell them you went 10 miles an hour more. They'll never know. Drive closer to the mat box and you cross the frame quicker. And it looks faster, but it's not. I remember talking to you about this. But that said,
No, I totally refused to do a bunch of things, but I figured I had this one in the bag. No big deal.
100%. Yeah, no, I get
You
it.
know, but it didn't work out that way. I was further than I thought. It was like I think I was 5 feet off, and that made a huge difference.
Yeah.
5 feet is long when you're going when you can't.
Yeah. When you're going.
That's 5 feet that you're closer to the wall. That's 5 feet less that you have to stop.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what happened.
Between you and I,
Yeah.
and nobody else, hope no one else hears this. I respect you for phoning me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right away. I mean,
Incredible.
right away. That had to be done, and then somebody else took over, and I told her, listen, whatever you do, hang on, because now we were driving at Ontario Place.
Yeah.
And now we're driving. Now we moved to a different location, and all the tiles at Ontario Place, because it rained through, they were all loose. So when you went around the corner, you could lose it at any time. You know those sticky tiles?
Yeah.
That's what the whole floor was like. So you got to go slow. And even when you went slow and you did a turn, the bike would come out from under you, the conditions. And I said, listen, whatever you do, I can't remember who's on the back of my bike that came in and filled in right after that. But yeah, I said, whatever you do, just hang on. We may go down. And we thank God we didn't. We came close a couple of times, but we may go down. The floor is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Fuck.
and they can't wear pads.
But that's experience.
Well, that's
no,
the
of course
thing,
they
man.
can't.
Yeah. Without
Like
a
I'm in
doubt.
jeans, but they can't wear pads. They can't put pads. I didn't even.
That's stunt women, dresses, skirts,
Yeah, without a doubt.
short
they-
sleeve shirts,
Yep.
halter tops.
That's something.
You know who comes to mind right away? Shelley Cook.
You know,
In an evening dress, rolling down marble stairs.
you know how I met Shelley?
Shelley is no how?
This is how I met Shelley. I was on a show. She's carrying a briefcase in a little skirt,
Yeah.
high heel shoes, a little top, walking across the parking lot. I come out of a little doorway and run as fast as I can and slam her on the back with my forearms so that she flies through the air, lands on the pavement, and I grab the briefcase and run away.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing but respect for Shelley.
Shelley must have flew 10 feet, landed on her knees, scraped across, one take, bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Randy Butcher. How are you?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's how I met Shelley.
Holy Mac. No, I got nothing but respect for Shelley. Speaking of Shelley,
Yes.
she had me doing something for her. It's changed now. It's almost like the other thing, but she used to go, that should be a woman, that should be a woman, that should be, she's first to speak up for women, that should be a woman.
Of course.
But she has me on her show. I got to jump a car, through a ramp, over a ramp, into a tree. Were you there, Blair? Near Cayuga?
Maybe.
And so I have to go off a ramp and hit the car into a tree. They want the bumper to V out. I went so hard I went through the tree, but Shelley knows me, so she had made sure the tree was tied up so it came down slowly. And the trees were so close together that I hit the tree right behind it, and the car was sitting on a stump of the tree that I broke. So I'm 5 feet in the air. And but before that, I'm going, hey, Shelley, shouldn't this be a woman? Because now I'm in a wig and in a dress, half a dress for Shelley. She goes, shut up, get in the car, right? Because what it comes down to is when your butt's on the line, right, you hire the right person for the job.
Okay,
and
so
if nobody's available, you have no choice.
Okay, let me say this about that.
Those times have changed.
No.
Those times have changed.
A stunt double is a person seen on camera.
Yep.
So if you have to run and jump through a window, that person, you see them going through the window,
Yep.
that's a stunt double and should be male, female, as per the actor doing it.
Yep.
The moment you put somebody in a car and you can't see that person,
Could be anybody.
right, it's a puppeteer. So now you're puppeteering the car. And the person with the greatest and best skill to accomplish that stunt should be the person. Has nothing to do with sex, gender,
Yeah.
whatever. So if a woman is driving the car down the street and you see her in the camera, you see her through the driver window, whatever, and the next thing that happens is a fucking T-bone or a fucking flip,
Yeah.
the best person with the best skill that does that stunt should be in that car, regardless of gender.
I think that's why I still make a living. Because you could be 6 foot, whatever.
Who?
It's time to flip the car. I'm
Gives a
usually
shit.
in it.
That's right. 100%.
You know who Alan Sutton is?
I do.
Okay, so he's a fire chief.
Yeah, I've asked Al.
of course.
Al's coming to do the
course.
podcast.
Perfect. So after I did that for Shelley, where you going, Blair? We see you. He's got to pee.
Oh, Blair,
So,
you're directing this thing.
yeah, so sort of. But anyway, so
It better be on me.
so I do this for, after I do this for Shelley, the car's still up on the tree and it's just mangled. And Alan Sutton, he comes walking down, and you got to remember, I just met him.
Yeah.
And he just met me. This is the first time we meet.
Yeah.
And he looks at me, he looks at the car. He says, did you do this? And I go, yes, sir. And he goes, you did this? And I said, yes, sir. And he goes, what a dumb job. And he walks away.
What?
What a dumb job. And he walks away because he's used to seeing dead people.
Sure, he is,
Once
yeah.
once he took a look at the car, he's used to
Yeah.
seeing dead people, right?
Al is a former firefighter,
Yeah.
fire captain, owns his own company now, does a lot of movies.
Yeah, when I flipped the car, his guys were there. And
Yeah.
I texted him
Yeah.
in front of his guys and took pictures and stuff. Probably misses all that. He's administrative now, I guess.
Blair, you got to get back. Turn it on to Andrew or me.
No,
I'm trying not to talk.
for my next trick. It's okay, you're going to cut everything out anyway.
Well, that's true. This is about a 20-minute podcast.
Yeah, and plus, growing up downtown, I grew up with some, what do you call it? People with a lot of imagination, kind of a rough crowd. And
Yeah.
I'll give you one example, which this is just the, what do you call it? The scheming part of it. So I have some friends. They like to ride motorcycles. Let's leave it at that. So they're welders, they're this, they're that, whatever. and they hire me to come help them. I'm like, no problem. So I help them unload everything on the truck. We put it on the roof, and I go, what now? And they go, no, now we're going to have breakfast. Okay. So we go have breakfast, and we're done. I go, so what are we going to do up on the roof? Are we going to unload or weld? Or he goes, no. It's 11 o'clock. We got beers coming. I go, what? So now we're drinking beer. They pay me $400 a day. And I go, oh, okay. So now we keep drinking beer, and 2 o'clock rolls around, and I go, are we going to, and he goes, no, leave the tools where they are. We're going home. You're done for the day. And I go, what? So we all go home. We do this for about 5 weeks. Drink, have breakfast, drink beer, and go home, and they're paying me $400 a day, and I can't figure it out. Well, it turns out, and this is I don't know if I should say where it is, but anyways, just say it's a building across from an art gallery, right? And the reason they got this contract is because they kind of underbid. I think they made like $400,000 or whatever. So now they look back, the $400 a day don't mean shit, right? So because...
But they bought you breakfast.
Yeah. But because of the way they did it, because what they did, they were hanging a sign outside a building. And the way you're supposed to do that is you have Toronto Hydro come in with permits, and they shut down the electricity for that block. They bring the lines down. You bring the sign in with the trailer and put it up properly. You have cops blocking off the street because it's, you need permits for all that stuff. Well, to make a long story short, we did it on a weekend. A long weekend where there's nobody around. In the middle of the night, just dropped a sign over the building, making sure never to touch the cables and the wires, dropped it off, lifted it up, and bolted it and welded it to the side of the building. No permits, no nothing. So that $400,000 job ended up being mostly profit because there was no Toronto Hydro shutting nothing off. There was no power lines coming down. These are the people I grew up with. I learned a lot. I learned so much that in Florida, when I bought my place, I got title insurance. You know what title insurance is, right?
Yes.
So if something's built too close to your neighbors or something or whatever, title insurance covers it. I told that to my real estate lady, and she goes, title insurance? You need title insurance. It's been inspected. And I go, I want title insurance. She says, why? And I go, because if I decide to build the Statue of Liberty in the backyard, it was already there. She goes, oh, I never thought of that. You use it in reverse. Yep. Look at Randy's face. This is the first time you heard this?
No, I love you. I think I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, my God. More stories.
Title
More stories.
insurance.
Did I tell you about the time I wanted to be a barber? I think I was
That
9.
sounds ridiculous.
I think I was 9.
Yeah. Was it in Portugal?
No, it's in downtown Toronto. You should have seen our cat. Missing a piece of an ear, shaved all the time.
Danny's been shaving pussy since he was 9.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God, snorting.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Danny,
Yes, sir.
we.
Just Mr. will do, right?
I love it.
Okay, now I'm
So-
out of stuff.
So now we have to do take 2, but this is.
Yeah. No,
You figure out. Are you
Danny, while you're talking about
Yes.
hockey,
again with the
we're going to end this out with some hockey talk.
Okay. And
Yeah, we're coming. Well, we've done over 2.5 hours now.
okay. Did I tell you? Okay, hockey. Did I tell you in between tournaments? Me and 9 other players ate 12.5 Big Macs in between tournaments.
What?
12.5 Big Macs.
Is this a hockey story or a
Each-
Big Mac story?
Each. 12.5 Big Macs. 9 of us.
Each.
To this day, I can't smell a Big Mac.
12.5 each.
12.5 Big Macs.
Each.
9 of us. Some of the other guys got close. 10,
McDonald's
9,
commercial.
8. Yeah, I guess, bud.
That would make an awesome commercial.
And when I went with Marco to play in the, this is funny. We went and played, I don't know if you remember Gary Chessman.
I don't know.
He's somebody Marco put through college, right, school. He's a doctor now in Florida. He's an ankle and knee specialist. Well, he's kind of competitive, Marco's friend, you figure it out. And he does not like to lose. So I played in the Florida Sunshine Games hockey, right? See, you get your hockey story, right? So in between tournaments, I'd eat we'd go to Sizzlers, and if you ate 38-ounce steak, half the table with all the fixings, half the table would eat for free. When you're playing hockey, that's not hard to do. So in the Sunshine State games, we won a gold and a silver, and I got 4 goals in one game and 3 goals in another, right? And it's all because Gary does not like to lose. So I'm sitting there going, he goes, okay, if anybody asks, you're from Florida, here's your zip code, this and that. And that. So we're in the dressing room. The guy's already figured it out, right? And they go, oh, where are you from, Dan? I go, Orlando, zip code. And they go, Dan, drop it the act. We know you guys are from Canada, from Toronto. You're Gary's friends. We know. He goes, just tell us, I'm from Toronto, this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we figured. Once we seen you guys play, right? So I was scoring from the same spot all the time, the top of the circle, through the goalie's legs, every single time. 4 goals, 1 game.
That's what I normally do.
Yeah. 4 goals, 1 game, 3 goals the other game. And I was playing with guys that played in Medicine Hat. They were huge. But when you're that big, you're not that fast.
Well, that's the truth.
There's your hockey story. Want more?
Okay. Yeah.
More?
Danny, you got here. We need you to sign this table.
So yeah, okay.
Hanging out. You
Pick
into it?
a blank spot.
Anywhere you want.
Right
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere you want.
All right.
And if you feel so inclined, you can draw a picture.
Where do I put the X?
That's it?
What else do you want?
What's it say?
There's my signature and it says Danny Lima.
Sweet.
Is he writing a joke?
Yeah. It's got something to do with a dick.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having
No,
me.
thank you.
Our pleasure, Danny.
Man.
Yeah. This flew by. How long have we been here?
Almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours?
Yeah,
It feels like, not 3 hours. I could talk for a lot longer than
I
this.
know.
Johnny Mac's dying to leave. He drove me here. I thought he was going to spend half the time at the pub across the street, but that didn't work.
Well, we might go over there in a minute. Danny, thank you.
My pleasure. I had fun.
We've known each other a
man.
long time. I love you like a brother. It's so fun to have you here.
You might have to edit the beginning. I was a little nervous.
No.
Airbrush it. Do something.
perfect.
Yeah, we'll put some airbrush onto it.
I don't know. Look at Johnny's laughing.
It makes for a lot of laughs. Yeah.
Next time I come, I just want to, hang out with Blair.
What the fuck does that mean next time you come? You really think we're having you back?
Yeah, because somebody's going to do apparently a third appearance, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have to beat that record. By then, I'll have more stories. I'm headed back at the end of this month.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'll send you more pictures, and I'll leave you
Yeah.
a picture.
Well, when you do come back, give us a shout.
I'll send you
coming
pictures, so they're already here before I show up the next time.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Okay. So thank you, and I will see you the next time.
Yo, close it out.
All right.
Thanks, bud.
Until next time.
Okay.
Thanks, Danny.
Cut it, Blair.